Welcome to the Truth and Harmony Podcast.
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 Hello and welcome everybody back to another episode of the Truth and Harmony Podcast. Real talk, real stories, real truth. And you're probably wondering, what is this? Why are you guys live on Thursday instead of Friday? Well, the app that we usually stream our lives on, StreamYard, will be down tomorrow for maintenance and probably for the rest of this week or until further notice. So today was our last day to use the StreamYard before they went down. So we just decided, instead of waiting a whole nother week for an episode, we figured why not we keep this train going and just do it a day earlier. But we still have everything packed that we would usually have packed for a usual Friday episode. But you can also see that we are down 2 people. Yes, Josh still has his things going on mentally, and now Kyra is also temporarily stepping away from the podcast until things get better with her situation. And possibly throughout each of these weeks, you probably won't just see these 3 faces. You'll probably see a couple of interchangeable friends of ours that will appear, subbing in for Kyra and Josh until they return to us. But we're still going to have a great show regardless. And, we're just going to keep doing our thing. So, as you can see, as I say it, and as Josh would say it each week, I am not alone. I am accompanied here by my 2 good friends. We have RED.
RD in the place to be, yo. I'm ready for this episode. Got some things to clear up. Got some real talk, real stories to talk about. We got some good things to talk about, bad things to talk about. Just stay here for the ride. It's always going to be a good show regardless about what we talk about. Because, everything we say is the truth, unlike some others. But, yeah.
And besides RED, who probably next month, hint, will hint on why she has that name. But until then, we have our main man downstairs, Robert Downing.
What's going on, y'all? Like I already said, man, we got to clear a lot of things up tonight. Nothing but the truth, unlike other people. So stick around, man.
Okay. We love the energy. So, what do we want to do first? Do we want to do the news of the world, or
I think we should start it off with something positive. Let's do the artist of the day. I'm feeling.
okay? We can have an artist of the day first. Why not?
Okay.
Okay. Artist of the day with RED. Back at it like every single week. So today I chose these artists because not only have I been listening to them recently between like 2024 to 2026, I had a big this group phase because like their vocal range. Devin can tell you he was shocked on the infamous song where they go real high. Like he did not think those were their voices. And it's one of their birthdays today. So I would have started off by saying shout out to Lil G and happy birthday. And the underrated artist of the day is Silk.
Silk.
It's a
Yep.
silky thing. Man, y'all don't want to have no church. Y'all don't want to have no church. Tell them, Devin.
Right. Like Ari said, dude, their vocal range is crazy, dude, especially on Meeting in My Bedroom. Now, let me explain on that specific song because I know other deep cuts. I know other deep cuts, but let me explain because Ari said that I couldn't believe that they could do this. So, on the part of the song where they say there's a meeting in my bedroom and the background goes all way up high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
that. I
For
did
real?
not I was not able to believe that a group of these grown men with full facial hair and everything, by the way, could do something like this, could go that high. Because I've never heard nothing like it besides like people like Ron Banks and Glenn Leonard and Bobby DeBarge. But a whole group do it though? A whole group, not just one member, a full group of guys going that high. And I thought to myself, nah, ain't no way that's their actual voices. Maybe when they was in the studio, they probably turned up the pitch or something, but no, I seen the live performance in their prime and they did it. They went that high. They went that high. Now, when I say that, I thought that they probably turned up the pitch to make their voices higher. I'm not doubting Silk's vocal ability. We all know that Silk can sing. We all
He,
know they can
he
bust.
just wasn't familiar with the game.
I just was not familiar with the game.
I had to show him the live performances where Lil G just making up shit, just doing stuff for fun on the stage, just what is the I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Happy birthday go. Happy birthday go.
excuse
Cause you one of them ones. I can do it if I tried, but I'm not making that up on the spot. Only Lil G doing that. So yeah, like I said, happy birthday to you, man. And yeah, Silk, great group.
Yes, now usually when there's an underrated artist of the day, I will pull up like an album or a CD collection of them that I have. But unfortunately, I don't have any Silk CDs at the moment, so I wasn't able to pull them up. But Silk are that group, and they're actually one of my favorites, and they're honestly one of the best groups that I've ever heard from the '90s, and honestly, one of the best groups that I've ever heard. Because I cannot believe that them guys could do that.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. Like it's very
Couldn't
shocking.
believe.
sorry.
Like y'all have to check out Silk. Y'all have to check out Silk. If y'all haven't listened to them, y'all have to definitely check them out.
Yeah, I mean, everything Devin said really is no glaze, but glaze all at the same time. Because no entire group as a collective is going that high. I can see if we were talking about Bobby DeBarge. Yeah, he could do that. But the entire group, oh yeah, y'all one of them ones. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. So shout out to y'all.
And all five of their present members are still actively performing and together. Not a lot of groups can pull that off.
Yeah,
So
that's what.
yeah,
If the Dells were still alive, they'd be doing it, man. But y'all the
they would
present day
still be
Dells.
doing it. They would still be doing it. But yeah, out of the '90s, it's got to be them, H Town, and Jodeci, and a couple others, Jagged Edge, and guys like that are definitely my favorites. But that is going to wrap up our underrated artist of the day. Unless
Oh.
Ari has any further words upon Silk or anything else.
No, I really said all I had to. I mean, there's nothing really to say. The proof is in the pudding. The proof, like, is in the songs. So go check out some Silk songs. Yeah, listen to the albums really, because they don't have a really bad song to me. So just listen to the albums. Happy birthday, Lil G.
Yes, happy birthday, Lil G. Let's make sure to check out all the Silk songs. Check out Lose Control, Meeting in My Bedroom, If You, I Wonder, Baby Check Your Friend, all them type of songs. The first three albums for sure, because a
Make
lot of times when a group of
it
artists
true.
got them first three albums, you know they bang. You know they bang.
Jodeci.
Joe, yes, a great 3 hour run that I've talked about in past episodes with Kyra actually, who's possibly the biggest Jodeci fan that I've ever known. So yeah,
She can
so
have that title. Yeah,
mhm.
not
Yeah,
possibly. It ain't no fake ass RJ. No, it's
yeah,
her.
bitch ass motherfucker.
But yeah,
Well, Does anybody else have any further words, or does anybody want to go into the next segment, or
I don't have anything else to say, Robert.
Nah.
If you want to give Lil G his flowers, Silk their flowers. I know you really don't listen to '90s all that much, but
Yeah, man.
if it
From what I'm hearing, y'all got it like that. And happy birthday, Little G. Happy birthday, man.
I've been steady trying to put him on, y'all.
I'ma
He has
get
yet
to it.
to
I'ma get
listen
to it.
to
I'ma get
one
to it.
song. I
I'ma
sent him one
I'ma
song,
get
y'all,
to it.
and it's been possibly 2 weeks.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'ma get to it.
all right.
But he has all the time in the world to listen to songs that he's heard a million times for years.
Okay.
Listen to a million Luther songs, multiple Eddie Kendricks and Temptations. He's already heard multiple times, by the way. He hears it every day. I'm surprised he doesn't get tired of it. He could be listening to new stuff that I'm trying to put him on with.
Oop.
But that's the story for another time.
Yeah, man. As we go into this next segment, of course, it's a little bit more serious because it's some real life issues that has been going on. But for my news of the world, first of all, I want to say ICE. Don't call it ICE. Just say neo-Nazi. Let's put it like that. Say neo-Nazi. Let's not even category that's out the window. Because now I'm hearing they're funding for gas chamber bills and stuff like that. What's that about? Gas chamber bills funding for them in Minneapolis. What's that about? I mean, y'all let it get to this point. I tried to tell y'all. Me, RED, I tried to tell each and every one of you, but you decided not to speak about anything that was going on.
Yes, I can attest to this. Ari has said multiple times that we are progressively moving back to 1940s Germany, and we're going further back in time.
But y'all don't want to say nothing about it.
But it's not that serious. It's not that serious until it happens to you. Why do you think they're building them gas chambers? Why do you really think? So they can get rid of 6 million or more. A population of Latinos, 6 million of them gone in the United States. Not even just Latinos, because he's targeting women, any minority. If you're not a straight white male,
don't forget rich. Don't forget rich.
Straight rich white male, you're in danger. Oh yeah, because all y'all ICE agents, all y'all Nazis working for him, what do y'all think is gonna happen when he gets what he wants out of y'all? He's gonna trade on y'all too. That's how dictatorships work. That's a thought. First of all, I would like to start off with saying they unfortunately unalived another person. His name was Alex Preddy. He was a nurse. I don't know the full story. I seen the video. Anything that you try to justify with that video doesn't make sense. Unarmed the man before they shot him in the back 5 fucking times. 5 times they shot him in the back and he was unarmed. And then before this, you have the audacity to shoot a woman in the head 3 times for not doing shit but blocking traffic, so you can't go round up people and kill them like y'all been doing? Huh. Fruit for thought. Fruit for thought. Okay. So, that's all I have to say on ICE. I'm tired of talking about this. I'm tired of repeating myself. I don't have to repeat myself anymore. In the past episodes, I've been said that it was going to happen. I've been said that it was going to happen. So I don't get what's not clicking to any of y'all viewers. It takes 0.2 seconds to scroll on your phone and share a post. But nobody does that except for our community. Devin, Robert. Even if they don't share something, they will talk about it verbally. There's no excuse to be quiet in this situation, especially as an American, because he's coming after you too. Whether you want to picture it like that or no, people are being racially profiled on the streets for their accents. So what happens if you don't have the same accent as an ICE agent? If they're from Alabama and you're from New York, what's gonna happen? They can profile you like that. They don't give a fuck. They give a fuck about this. They don't give a fuck. That documentation, that citizenship shit don't work no more. They are racially profiling people like they've been doing. What ICE agents are to Latino people is what cops have been to black people all this time. And we've been trying to warn y'all asses since 2020, since all the protests, teenagers dying in the 2010s left and right because cops was out of control. These federal agents have never been on our side. I have nothing else to say. I don't know what you will learn unless it doesn't happen to you personally, because you won't have enough empathy. You won't have enough empathy unless you see your communities being actively stripped apart, and also people that look like you. That's why white people then started to choose to get so mad when Renee Good died, which I don't approve of, but I'm glad they're speaking out, but I don't approve of that. No, we don't want your fucking help, because you wait till a white woman dies. You wait till it gets that fucking bad. You wait till it gets that bad. And that's why each and every one of you motherfuckers are responsible. Rest in peace to every single person that has died in the custody of ICE. Say their names. Keith Porter, Alex Preddy, Renee Good, probably thousands more that we don't know about, because we still don't know all the shit about them Epstein files. That's the only thing that's truly protected in America. Yeah. In other news of the world, I'm going to lighten this up a little bit. As we step into February, I know we've been hinting that we have a lot for Black History Month. But not only do we have a lot for Black History Month, it's a highlight for Black History Month, because it is officially the 100th year of celebrating Black history. So let's get a round of applause on that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And even as we work in today's society to get justice, because even ICE agents are racially profiling Black African Americans, we won't stop. I mean, we've already showed you all as a community ourselves what it takes, and to really fight back. Y'all are not fighting back. This is not the revolution. This protesting with the city's permission isn't the revolution. Do you not understand? A protest is not approved of anybody. It's getting people together to make a difference and voice yourself in a crowd, because they don't seem to care when you say it individually. Asking permission isn't what a protest is. Y'all need to be more bold. I'm sorry, but that's the only way you're going to get your dignity and freedom. We've been at this shit for 400 years, dying left and right. Latinos dying left and right. Mexico literally helped us. Shout out to all my Mexicans, man. If I wasn't Dominican, I'd be Mexican. But shout out to all my Mexicans for literally freeing most of the Black community. So if that doesn't show backdating in history that we need to come together, because you see, we have people that's both. How do you think they feel? They've been double targeted. Personal experience. Hi. So I don't give a fuck what you have to say. It's time to stop being silent. It's time to stop being silent. And that's all I have to say in the news of the world, because I have a lot to get into.
Robert, what do you have to say about it?
Yeah.
What I gotta say is pretty much what I always say, man. You know, it's y'all motherfuckers have no excuse to not repost shit. It takes 0 seconds, motherfucker, 0 seconds to
Mm-hmm.
repost. Um,
And some people,
another,
out of spite, want to copy our posts of Melvin Jr. and
yeah,
Martin Luther King Jr. on their birthday only because we posted it, but can't take the time out of the day to repost one ICE video.
or talk about black issues in general. You fake motherfuckers. Anyway, um, another thing is like
But
you
but we're the
guys.
fake ass rhythm and reason.
Yep,
But I'm gonna get
we're the
into that.
fake. Yeah, yeah. I
I'm gonna
got a
get
lot to
into that,
say.
Robert.
I
You
got a
you
lot to.
keep sharing your thoughts. You keep
Yeah,
sharing your thoughts. I'm not even gonna get into that.
but another thing, I don't like how again y'all only reposted this stuff or talked about it when it was cool, and now just no people just basically act like the shit's not happening or whatever. You celebrities who aren't talking about it, I have the biggest problem with y'all. Y'all have the money, the resources, and everything to do to spread awareness. You're not doing it, Shaka
Huh?
Khan. Yeah,
All
you're not.
lives matter, bro. I didn't even know you said that. I would have never had one of your records. I would have sold it immediately. But tomorrow I'm going to the record store to give that shit away. I promise you.
You,
Um,
you, you were part of the Black Panther Party. What the fuck happened?
yeah, money happened. She got a taste of the white people's money.
Yeah,
They go crazy for that. You can't give certain people money. Epstein, Diddy, Nicki Minaj, Trump. 4 people right there.
yeah. Oh yeah, Nicki Minaj. Don't even get started on you. You the biggest coon of the fucking year, motherfucker. You the biggest coon of the year.
Boys
All
to
this,
men, they done
all this.
sold themselves.
Yeah, y'all niggas. Fuck y'all. You know, I never really did like y'all for real, but fuck y'all not even more. Um, but yep, Nicki Minaj doing all this damn tap dancing and shit for 2 pedophiles that are in your family. Yep, this is what she's doing this for, y'all. So her pedophile husband and her pedophile brother can be free. Yep. But that's all I really gotta say. Y'all just gotta get y'all shit together and stop ignoring this shit. It's right in front of you. Like that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it seems that mainly with the stuff going on with ICE is that people mainly only talked about it when Renee Good, rest her soul, a white lady, died. They talked about it for like a week, and then I started seeing people making jokes about it on TikTok, and then they say, "Oh, now it's not funny. Make fun of somebody when they get shot and die, but where was the energy for Charlie Kirk and stuff like that?"
The energy was there for Charlie Kirk because he pushed that rhetoric.
Exactly. He was a
Renee Good,
racist piece of shit.
Renee Good didn't push the rhetoric of violence. Charlie Kirk did. He died the exact way he wanted people to die. He got his karma.
Yeah.
That's nobody's fault except for his. Rest in piss.
I mean, this is the same guy that said in front of a crowd of people on television for everybody all over the world to see that some gun deaths are necessary to keep one of the amendments.
Y'all
He said
tried
the
to
first one.
lie. Yeah, this the same. This the same guy that said this. But y'all tried
School
to
shootings are
lie
necessary.
Yep.
and
School
say
shooters.
that his wife and kids were in the crowd to guilt trip us into feeling bad. You almost had it until I did research. And the only motherfucker I felt bad for was the little children that don't know better that's being raised by a Nazi. But he's gone now, so it's not like Erica's doing any better. But
Yep.
yeah.
She's having WWE intros
Yep. All I
on
gotta say as far as that,
jumping on the stage and stuff. Bro, she does not miss him, bro. She doesn't
yeah,
miss him.
she's having she's having sex with JD Vance and everybody.
Are you ready to grieve? Who does
Yeah.
that, Erica?
Yep. She's having sex
Dude,
with the Republican Party, Trump,
dude, I'm
JD
telling
Vance.
you, dude. She's
Yep.
having the
Yeah,
time of her life. She's having
yeah.
the
I
time of
miss
her
my
life.
husband, and no one could ever replace him. But JD,
JD
who
Vance,
does
I don't
who
know. JD
does
Vance,
that?
you know.
Erica, you slimy.
Yep.
Ugh, ugh, Lord have mercy.
Like, come
But
on, bro. Your husband got slimed in front of a crowd of people.
Only
Like,
gets slimed out by his wife next. Yep.
only to get slotted by his own wife next. That's terrible.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, Charlie Kirk, fuck you, nigga. Fuck.
His own wife slimed him, bro. Like,
Listen, that is nobody's fault but yours. You're the one who said the executions should be public, quick, and those
And
were
look what
your
happened to
words and
you,
it happened to you.
you bitch.
Oh, you meant it for someone else. It's okay when it happens to other people. So it's the same shit. It's same shit. Same shit. You see how that works?
Yep.
yeah, but when it happens to you, we're all supposed to feel bad.
Yep. And to all you
Oh.
coons, and to all you coons who support him and Trump, fuck y'all too.
Terrence K. Williams.
Oh yeah, I hate that
Terrence K.
fucking.
Williams.
I
You're the
hate that
biggest foot in
fucking
the
bitch.
ball. Man,
Yeah.
God bless you, because I know there's something eternally going on, bro. There's no way you could hate the color of your skin that much, bro. Look at that. Look at that, bro. The fuck? Ain't no way you want to be white out of all things.
Yep.
My drywall, nigga.
Just keep kissing the white man's ass. They don't care
You're
about
not
you.
gonna get nothing from it, dude. I promise.
Yeah.
Except for hung.
Yeah.
They gonna trade
Yeah.
on you. They gonna trade
They're
Yeah.
on
gonna listen. They're gonna hang you and point and laugh at you, nigga. Do you not get that?
I'm not gonna feel bad. You put yourself in that situation.
Exactly.
Any coon that chooses to hang around white people willingly, or not, let me say all white people are like that, racist white people, and push the rhetoric of racism when you're a part of who they profile for the racism. That makes no sense. We need to
Same
have
people.
more morals, and we need to have more self-dignity than to sell our ass and bend over the counter. No,
What was that?
I'm tired of sugarcoating this. This is going to be a rated R podcast. If you are not 18 plus, or if your ears are not familiar with this kind of language, get the fuck out. I am tired of doing this. I am tired of being quiet. I am tired of being professional. No. There's no professionalism in a revolution. Stop this shit. Speak out when you can. If you can, I know you can, because you can scroll on TikTok and share reels, but you can't repost ICE ones and spread awareness about ICE and read. Interesting. That's all I have to say. That's really all I have to say, because if I say more, I'm going to not even go there. The rest of you have anything to say?
Yes.
That's what I had to say.
Yes. I like that M word you used, morals, because that is one of the parts of the titles of this episode for today. Money and morals, which we will get into. And we will get into the topic of last week's episode that we missed due to our great episode that we had of the great courage of the children of legendary bass singer Melvin Franklin.
Yeah.
Yes. Once again,
Shout out to Melvin J. Bell, man.
Yeah. Shout out to them for sure.
Great having y'all. It was really great having y'all. Hopefully y'all can come back again. So, is there anything else we want to get into next before my table talk?
Yeah, we're a fake Rosamond Reason. Yeah, bitches.
Yeah. I have some things to clear up. Over this weekend. Over our hiatus. Of course, something just has to happen. I'm truly dreading to talk about this because it happens every fucking single time. You niggas are unbelievable. Unfucking believable. You claim I'm so weird and I'm lying on you when all I told was my truth. What you may have heard verbally from Joshua Benson might not have been my truth because I didn't say it to you. So don't go off that shit. But anyways, we're gonna get into it. You know what you did. I know what you did. God knows what you did. You can keep it between us three and lie all you want to. I know what you did, motherfucker. You know what you did, motherfucker. God know what you did, motherfucker. There's no beating around the bush, especially with fucking video evidence. You wasn't on that type of timing. Robert, I'm gonna let you get into why I am talking about this while I pull up these screenshots, and
Okay.
you can speak on what happened.
Well, the other night, Jakan Raheem Mackey, he decided to go into my DMs yelling and screaming at me like I was supposed to be scared, whatever.
I forgot what Robert did, honestly, but he got butthurt, of course, and had to defend another grown man when it had nothing to do with him.
Yeah, because go ahead.
The closet door is glass, but anyway,
because Dwayne Tremont Evans took it upon himself to again copy us the same night we had Melvin Jr. and they bet on our podcast. This bitch ass nigga decided to put his clips on there. So, this would have been avoided if this fucking bitch wasn't fucking copying us. But nope, he just had to keep running his fucking mouth, running to Josh, a grown ass man. Like what the fuck is Josh supposed to do? You fat bitch.
Not to mention, that wasn't the first time. Robert's forgetting. We posted Martin Luther King Jr. for his actual birthday. His actual birthday. Something they could have did on his actual birthday. But no, they waited until MLK Day to all of a sudden start posting about black influencers. They've never done that. And Devin, when you were on there, did they do that? Robert, when you were on there, did they do that?
Nope. And
have they ever done that? Have they ever done that, Devin? Anytime you looked at their page until we did it. Okay. Taking notes here, since we're a fake ass Rhythm and Reason.
Yep. Mind you, we had the better interview with Melvin. I don't give a fuck what you say, RJ. I don't care about. We had him first. No one gives a fuck, nigga. He was not fucking with you niggas like that at all, nigga. You weren't even on the episode, you dumb bitch.
We are a fake ass Rhythm and Reason, but you are the ones that had to beg me damn near, RJ. I think you should ask Stevie to get on the Rhythm and Reason podcast. Fuck no! Each and every one of y'all voted me off that motherfucker. Why would I help y'all? Fuck y'all.
And
fuck y'all.
Y'all
think I don't know about that shit? Y'all think I don't remember that shit? Y'all think I don't have that shit in the back of my brain? No, I know all the slimy shit y'all motherfuckers did. Stop fucking playing with me, bitch. First, you, Terrence, come over here. Come over here, bitch. This you in my likes in 2024 when I was 14 fucking years old. This
and you 21?
Is this you touch and go when you was still fucking touch and go? So don't say I was making the shit up. And I didn't even know that had I known you said that in 2023, that Arley was kind of fine. I'm not even going to speak on that too much because I wasn't there for that situation. Dev and Rob can tell that story because they was there. But I didn't even know. I brushed it off because I was in a whole group chat with you, you weird motherfucker. Look at this shit.
I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. So, Terrence.
Who is that? Is that you? Okay.
Well,
RJ, you claim to be such a big brother. In 2023, why the fuck? October 17th, 2023, why the fuck? Who would you ship me with? What that say? Hold on. Turn my fucking brightness down. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. You want to get in people's DMs? You want to make the shit media, motherfucker. The nerve of you, RJ. RJ, that's you.
Yep.
That's you. You're the only motherfucker who used those emojis. Stop fucking playing with me, bitch. You, Dwayne, get your ass over here. You did the same exact fucking thing. Look at that. The same day. I have nothing to lie about. You niggas been on that shit. And I didn't want to believe it because y'all supposed to be my fucking friends. But nah. Y'all want to act weird, so let's act weird.
Yeah. And Dwayne, let's not forget, bitch, You told Devin, and I quote, "Don't make me come on you too." Remember that, you fat piece of shit? Remember that?
Devin,
Did
Devin,
he?
Devin. Let me pause my fucking music. Did he say that? Confirmation.
Yeah,
Did
he
he
did.
say that?
Okay.
Yes or no?
And another
Yeah.
thing, motherfucker, didn't you say I don't care if she's 12? Devin, did he not say that? Okay, you fat
I wasn't there for those situations. I'm not finna lie like I was, like you dumb bitches. I
fat
wasn't there for those two
motherfucker.
situations, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But you weird as fuck.
And also,
But
tell
but
since you
but
want
we
to.
the problem. We the
Yep,
fucking
we're the
problem for
problem.
misinterpreting your words. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Ain't shit misinterpreted. Y'all just fucking weird. Y'all fucking weird. Accept it. Take accountability for once in your fucking life. RJ, you can never seem to do that shit. That's why we always fall out. That's why we always fall out, you fucking bitch.
RJ,
Bitch
you
ass
ain't
nigga.
nothing.
Hoe ass nigga. Can never
You ain't
take accountability ass nigga. Because when Robert sent you that screenshot, you ain't have shit to say but a motherfucking stutter.
stuttering and shit, you fucking bitch. RJ, you ain't nothing but Terrence's fucking. I ain't gonna say that. You ain't nothing but Terrence's bitch. Both of y'all sucking each other's dick. Punk ass nigga. Terrence is
RJ,
the same nigga that said spending money on
RJ. No,
me and
no, shut.
Art.
Whatever. That's irrelevant. RJ, get your ass over here, nigga. You are my fucking son. You have no right to call me a fake ass rhythm and reason. I never wanted to be like that shit ass podcast. I'll spit on each and every one of y'all fucking graves. Anyways, you, my fucking son, stealing everything I got to offer because you don't have a fucking voice for yourself. Can't sing ass nigga. You stole my Bee Gees run. I wanna see you in my arms again. Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. That's not yours. The night I was watching that, I peeped, motherfucker. I'm the only one that sing like that because you can't fucking sing, bitch. This the night of humbling niggas. I'm done being nice. I'm done being nice. Nice Ari's out the fucking window 2026. Try somebody else. Play with somebody else, bitch.
And Terrence, let's talk about how you ruined the fucking Force MD for everybody, you fat piece of shit. You tried to steal Ari's day, you fucking nigga. Remember?
I wasn't even gonna speak on that. But since we brought it up, let's get into it.
But
Weird
no,
ass nigga Anthony, you too. I don't give a fuck if you were not a part of that podcast. You a weird ass nigga too. Let's talk about it. You gonna ask Terrence, have you ever met the Force? Gonna try to change the nigga. I am still actively at the show with these motherfuckers. You can't say, oh, good job. No, you weird ass bitch. That's why I never fuck with you in the first place. I'm not even gonna say that. I almost said something. I'm not even gonna say that. But you can keep bending your ass over for Rick James. That's all I'm
yep,
going to say.
and Prince.
Zesty
Bitch.
motherfucker.
But back to you, Terrence. Remember, you said you tell them that I put you on. Those were your exact.
Don't tell him I run the fan page, but you can tell him I put you on though. You ain't never put me onto a motherfucking Force MD in your life. I've been new to fucking Force MDs. Some songs I may not have heard of, and I took my own time to listen to them because I'm not a fucking glazing ass bitch like the rest of them motherfuckers was. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I ain't never been that type. You know it, because that's the only reason we fell out. Because I wouldn't kiss your ass. Let's talk about it. I think everybody in this group chat is ugly. Yes, even you, Ari. The two of y'all, did y'all hear that shit?
Yep.
Did he say that? Yes or no?
Yep.
I have nothing to fucking lie about. Stop fucking playing with me, bitch. And that whole you getting mad at me for feeling uncomfortable on the phone with you for some shit you did, you equally made everybody in this motherfucker uncomfortable on the phone with you. Josh even said it. Let's get the screenshots, bitch. I ain't got
Terrence,
shit to lie about. Nah.
Terrence, nobody told your fat.
Motherfucker. What's that? What's that? What's that?
Exactly, bitch. Nobody told your fat ass to tell us this shit. The fuck? You
What's
told a
that?
minor. No. You told a minor, Devin, and you told me that you were touching yourself in class. Did he not, Devin? Okay,
And
you
you
fat
were on the
motherfucker.
phone. You were on the phone with Josh and me talking about your fucking foreskin.
Who the
Out of
fuck
all
wants to hear
things.
that, you sick bitch?
Who? And Josh can vouch for me. He can stay out of it all he wants to. I'm not trying to bring Josh into this, but he was there. So we have nothing to lie about here. I just put up the fucking screenshot. Stop fucking playing with me. I'm not the motherfucker. You can play on Rob's phone. You can play on Devin's phone. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I will. I'm not gonna say
Karen,
that.
you're the same motherfucker that said, I'm gonna make Ari a respectful little child. Did he not say that?
He said it. We were all on the phone.
Exactly. So
I
stop
kind
trying
of
to lie,
ignored
you
that.
fucking.
I ignored that because who the fuck are you talking to? Me out of all people? I ignored that. Robert took it as something else. I don't, bruh. The point of it is, yeah, you're weird.
And
You
you
can't
niggas
get
trying
mad.
to lie on me about I said something weird. First of all, nigga, I said shit.
RJ, let's clock it. When did I ever tell you motherfuckers that Robert asked me what I liked in a man? No, since we're spilling the truth, let's spill the whole truth. When the fuck did I tell you that he said that? Because he never said that, and I never uttered that out of my fucking lips. Unless you can pull up some screenshot where I said this while I was high on fucking coke. I had to be. If I even said, I didn't say the shit. Don't try to gaslight me. You got no proof behind that shit. Because all three of us were on the phone actively when we was hearing you yelling to your motherfucking phone stuttering. Because you got sent that fucking screenshot. You ain't know. No, don't now. Don't now. Don't now. What do we have to say? Dwayne, Terrence, RJ, Anthony, hello? 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 Stop fucking playing with me. You weird ass bitch. I can get back into you. You know that was TC, right? You sent that message when I put step to me on my notes and then unsent it like I didn't see that shit. What was that about? You just have to make everything about you and the foursome D's for some reason. Go fuck them. 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 Everything I say, I'm not lying about. I ain't got shit to lie about. The way my words may have been put in Josh's words when he got on the phone for some reason, talking about the shit. Yeah, that may have not all I've been said that was truthful because he reinterpreted it with Robert's words and Devin's words, and I have the fucking voice messages where me and Josh were talking about the exact same thing, and you can hear them if you motherfucking want to. I ain't got shit to lie about. And the fact that you have to not take accountability and try to reverse it on Robert. Everything Robert has said was about grown ass women, not a 14-year-old. He don't like 14-year-olds. He don't like 14-year-olds. He don't like 14-year-olds. He don't like 14-year-olds. I don't know why the fuck he didn't say this to you sooner, but I'm not the motherfucking one. I am not the motherfucking one. As soon as I found out that you admitted to, did I say that? Yeah, I said that. But I said cute, not fine. Like, that makes it any better. That Ari lady is kind of fine. Devin, what happened with that situation? I'm gonna let you explain it and then I'm gonna go into fucking detail.
Yeah. One day, you had got added to the group chat. Me and you didn't get back cool at the time, and you were added into the group without my knowledge for some reason. I don't know what that was about, but you got added
Because
into
RJ is
there.
a fake ass bitch. You don't say I don't know what that's about. RJ asks no permission. He's JC the Dawn, a fake ass knockoff KC. We are fake ass Rhythm and Reason, but y'all are a fake ass New Edition. Let's get into it, and let's get into who that fucking name belongs to. Recent rendition. That's Devin's name.
Yep.
Stop fucking playing with us, bro. You owe your
Terrence,
life to us. You owe your fucking life to me, bitch ass nigga. You my fucking son. Both of y'all my fucking sons.
Terrence, you had the nerve to tell me, oh, I can't sing. You're the same nigga that got on your fuck ass podcast on some fuck ass body, you stupid bitch. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck
Oh,
you.
sharpen your skills. Yes, sharpen your
Yes.
skills. You thought you was the shit. Oh my god.
Yep. Woody, shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
sharpen your skills is a compliment now. God bless I'm not gonna get into that, but just know it wasn't a compliment.
Well, I
He
got
was
something to
not
say
trying to
about that.
say he was not trying to say you sound good. He said it's good. First of all, you acting like I didn't see the full mess. He said
Yeah.
it's good, not you sound good. Because if you sounded good, he would have told you. Personal experience, motherfucker. You
And
forget who you
Terrence,
fucking talking to? R.E.D. Not to be egotistical, but you won't be shit in your life. And I met your favorite group before you. That's my favorite group. And you ruined it for everybody. And I had to redeem the shit. I'm the one who had to motherfucking recreate Body and Soul because you fucked it up. That's TC's last song. Put some respect on it. That's TC's last song. You gonna go and fuck it up.
oh yeah,
That's
and Terrence.
disrespectful. That's
So let me
disrespectful. That's
let
really
you know now.
disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. Rest in peace, my nigga TC. It's a wonderful album. Body and Soul is the 13th song. Go check it out.
Terrence, let me tell
Rest
you
in
something
peace.
right now, nigga. If you think for a second you got any type of chance of meeting or talking to these niggas, it's gone. Cause I done told Stevie everything you did, nigga. So anything that you think, oh, I'm gonna meet Stevie D, no. I told him everything that you did. The shit you said to Ari, how you wouldn't shut the fuck up about the Force MDs, how you ruined the Force MDs for everybody. So yeah, and I talked to Stevie and Khalil before you did. Now this is your favorite group, and I got to meet these niggas. Well, not meet, but talk to these niggas before you did. And you've been a fan of these niggas for 11 years. Bro, this nigga Stevie didn't even like your post when you was showing your shitty ass record collection. You bitch. You're worthless. You're worthless. Dwayne is worthless. RJ is worthless. You niggas mean nothing to anybody.
With that being said, yes, I do remember that. When I posted this exact post here, because I have the receipts for everything in my fucking mind, I don't have to read off a fucking teleprompter and stutter like RJ in the messages when he got caught up. This exact post, yeah, this one where I was showing where I completed my Force MDs collection. The only thing I need is the our favorite joints. Getting it soon, by the way. You decide to turn around and post yours. Prime example of y'all motherfuckers copying. That's why I'm Big Mama. I'm flattered. I'm so flattered. I'm so flattered. Thank you so much. Yeah, I carry you motherfuckers on my back.
And Dwayne, back to you, bitch. Tell everybody how you slimed everybody out. Tell them that shit. Remember,
They
you
already
can't
know
be.
about that. They already know about that. We don't need to get into fuck you, Dwayne.
Yeah,
You gonna act
Dwayne.
like you the most innocent of them all. Supposed to be a pastor, shipping yourself with a fucking 14-year-old. What pastor does that?
Yeah,
What pastor does that? Let's
yep.
really get into it if we want to get into it, motherfucker.
You said you wanted to come on a 15-year-old, bitch.
Devin, did he not say this to you? Dead ass, dead
I
ass,
don't care
dead
if she's
ass. Did
He
he not
12,
did
say
say
this
nigga.
to
this.
you? Did he not say this to you?
He
He was
did
being
say that
fed.
to me.
I don't care if she's 12, nigga.
I was on the phone for both of these situations because, again, y'all motherfuckers know better. Y'all know I don't joke like y'all know I don't tolerate that shit. Y'all know I would have said something. I'm the only motherfucker in that group chat that ever said something. That's why I was the only one to fall out with you motherfuckers the first time. Let's not forget. Y'all motherfuckers gaslit to the motherfucking bone talk tried to make it seem like I was wrong when you motherfuckers was jumping me in the group chat. I'm not even mad about that no more. But let's just take some accountability, okay? Let's take some accountability. And then present day, there's stuff that you blatantly lied on the phone about. I'm like, I never said this. What the fuck are you talking about? And they just insist it's okay. And since it's 2 against 1, they always get away with it. Not anymore.
Yeah.
No, that shit's not happening. For you to say that I told y'all that Robert said some weird shit to me when all of me and Robert's conversations have been about music and political issues or just some dumb shit. Are we serious right now?
Exactly. And
Parents,
another thing.
everything. No. Every time you got on the phone, it somehow led to a conversation about sex. Nigga, we have heard so much stories from you, and what? What 70% of them were about sex. Is this am I lying? Am I
Nope.
lying?
Nope.
Hello? Hello?
Nope.
No,
Hello? Hello?
no.
Told us you
Hello.
touch yourself in class.
But
Yep.
no. Oh yeah. Let's get into that. I wasn't there for that situation, but y'all can speak on it because I don't speak
Yep.
on things I don't know about. Fat bitch.
Now, granted, I don't remember. Devin, do you remember how it led to that?
I don't remember how the conversation possibly had led to that. I didn't even remember that he said this until you brought it to my attention because
Yeah.
I just don't think about things like that because
Well, I'm
that has
like
nothing to
Ari.
do
I
with me.
remember everything. So, nigga, yeah, I remember you told me and Devin. You said don't tell anybody, but one time that I remember the whole conversation. I remember the whole story. You told us you touching yourself in class. Yep. But you said don't tell anybody, like how you said we would never speak of this again. When I was the one, Devin, was I not the one that told this nigga parents that Ari was 14?
And when the first situation happened, your justification was, oh, I literally was on the phone telling y'all to chill out because maybe we should chill out on how we talk in front of Ari and Dev because they're kids. So it's only okay when you do it, is what you're saying, because you had no problem talking like that.
Yep. Oh, and another thing, RJ and Terrence, if
I
you
want
want to fucking
answers. I want answers. No, don't get quiet now. I want fucking answers. I know you watching. You stalk everything we fucking do.
yeah.
I
And,
want answers. I want my phone to blow up with a text me now number something. Bitch, clear it up.
and another thing, RJ and
Clear
Terrence,
up exactly what the fuck you meant by that our lady is kind of fine. Oh, kind of cute. Excuse me.
and then you
In
admitted
your
to it.
words, like it's better. Like it's
You
better. That's
admitted
how
to
you know
doing it.
you fucking. That's how you know you fucking guilty, bro. You try to change your word. That's how you know you felt some type of way about it. That's how you know you guilty. You knew you was guilty. Because for you to get on the phone with Anthony and then change your words, oh, I said cute, not fine. Devin and Robert had already told me the fucking story. Don't try to lie. I tried to get your story. I don't know what you talk about, gang. The night Devin said it in the group chat. I don't know what you talk about, gang. And then you get on the phone with me and RJ, and that's when you're comfortable. When you see I'm unfazed. I could give a fuck. First of all, Terrence, I don't need your approval of being fine or cute. Look at me and then look at you. Look at how many compliments I get. So you somehow have a girlfriend. Oh my God,
Yeah.
bless her heart.
Hopefully she. Never mind.
Anyways, like I was saying, by the grace of God, I don't know how that happened, but
Yeah. But RJ and Terrence, y'all want to lie on
I
me
lost my
saying
track because Robert interrupted me. But go ahead.
my bad. But since y'all niggas want to lie on me saying that I made Devin and Ari uncomfortable about shit I said about grown women
Yes,
to grown
yes,
niggas,
yes.
are we dead ass?
Oh, let's get into it.
The fuck wrong with you?
You tried to twist the narrative. That's how you know you guilty, bro. Instead of, oh, man, I said that shit. Damn. I take accountability for it. My fault. No, you choose to say, we will never speak of this again. And then when you get exposed, you have to try your hardest to flip it on Robert. You have to try your hardest to flip it on Robert when all he said to y'all was about grown women, not a 14-year-old, not me, which every one of y'all have tried. I don't want to hear shit about shit because I just showed the motherfucking screenshots. Don't make me pull up a motherfucking again, bitch.
Exactly. So nigga, you niggas want to lie on me and shit about shit that I said to grown women, about
And
grown women.
RJ, you better be glad you fucking blocked me on Instagram, bitch, on my spam, because I would have went right back to the messages where you sent 2 laughing emojis right after the fact that I posted that on my story with nothing to say because it's fucking weird. You say you see in the first message I said the hell. Yeah, clear indication that I was uncomfortable. The hell when he said Dwayne Evans as his name, first and last. Spelled both correctly, by the way, because in this time I was just meeting Dwayne and nobody knew how to fucking spell his name. Lie if you want to, bitch. Every single person in the group chat know that shit. Now, you, RJ with 2 laughing emojis. I knew you a little longer than that motherfucker, that bitch ass Nestle Crunch ass nigga. So I just didn't say anything because are we fucking serious right now? Are we serious right now? That's crazy. I don't care if it was a joke. You don't joke with
You don't
kids
joke
like that. I
about
was a
kids,
child.
nigga.
I was a child, and it wasn't no joke. It wasn't no joke for none of y'all. You just had to put the laughing emojis cover. Oh, you could say you put the laughing emojis cover. I wasn't even on that type of timing, man. You tripping. You trying to paint niggas as something. No, I'm not trying to paint niggas as nothing. I have the screenshots. You said the word verbally. You didn't have to put your name on a who do you ship me with. You could have put your name on anything fucking else. But no, you chose that specific one. Both of you bitches. So don't bring that shit over here. You could call my phone all you motherfucking want to. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna be like, I don't like 14-year-olds. Get off my phone. Get off my cellular device. Get off my fucking cellular device. I don't like kids. And I'm a child my damn self. Finna be 18 this
You know,
November.
and you
I ain't
niggas know
never
damn
uttered a
well I don't
sentence.
like
No, no,
kids.
no. I ain't never uttered a sentence in a sexual way about a motherfucker younger than me. You weird ass motherfuckers did that. And I am a child myself. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh, we were just. No, you are grown ass men. You are grown, fully grown, in your 20s, grown ass men. You was in your 20s when y'all said the exact same thing. I was 14. All of y'all as a collective were 20 years old. There's no excuse to that fucking shit. Now I'm moving on because I'm gradually getting pissed talking about this because for the fact that you had to make the victim look weird, no, I'm gonna tell all my truth, bitch. If you want to tell truth, let's tell truth. If you want to tell truth, let's tell truth. That's all I gotta say. And any response video, anything y'all get on the podcast, say, oh, we've been lied upon. First of all, this, that. It's right here in my motherfucking phone. Terrence, why did you like my story, but nobody else out of the fucking group chat liked my story in 2024? And had I known that you called me fine, I would have immediately thought, this nigga trying to try it. Of course that would have been my initial thought, you bitch. If you are that mentally fucking ill to think I would not bat an eye at you when you admitted to saying some shit like that about a 14-year-old myself, you are fucking crazy, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to paint me as some bad. No, I have not shit to lie about. You broke as fuck. Why would I lie on you? You don't amount to nothing. I have nothing to sit here and talk about you about for. All three of y'all. That goes for every single one motherfucking y'all. I don't enjoy doing this shit. That's why I'm getting so fucking pissed. Because I have to do this shit almost every week. Leave us the fuck alone. After I get off this fucking podcast, I better not get a motherfucking text. Or it's gonna get personal. I doxed one motherfucker. Don't make me do it again to 3 more fucking people. I'm not playing with y'all. You can make the response video. Don't come in my fucking DMs with that shit. Good day.
I pretty much said what I gotta say, but one last thing, again, don't come to my phone with that shit neither. And Dwayne, I know your shirt and I know the college you go to, bitch. So if you want to keep fucking playing around, we can do that too. Cause I will tell them both about the shit you've been doing, you fat bitch. So I suggest you just leave us the fuck alone, all three of you niggas. I don't want to hear nothing else from y'all ever again. That's all I gotta say. Devin?
And from that moving forward, for what everybody has expressed here, we are now going to be moving into my table talk. All right. So the table talk for the week is something that I was planning on speaking on, but for the past couple episodes, it has slipped away. It slipped away last episode because we had the great pleasure of the Melvin Franklin family, and I think episode 10 because we had a different topic, and it was our first week back after Christmas and all that. But one of the main topics of money and morals for this week, until we mainly talk about the whole topic, one of them this week is on when the internet made fun of Kai Cenat for opening up upon his mental health. And I wasn't shocked at the behavior because I know how certain people feel about streamers like Rakai and stuff like that, and how they're annoying, they're fake funny and stuff like that, they're weird, da da da. But listen, as long as they're not harassing or like beating women or trying to talk to little kids or something like that or being racist or supporting bad people, let them do what they do, man. Just let them do what they do. Let them stream, let them make their money, man. If you don't find it entertaining, then that's cool. But if Kai Cenat is open about his mental health and he generally feels some type of way about something, or if anybody feels a type of way about anything, and they feel comfortable enough to go online to open up to people, and they're not expecting your sympathy or nothing, but everybody goes through something. Everybody goes through hard times. And it's not easy to talk about that, especially if something very serious has happened to you. It's not that easy to talk about. It's really not that easy to talk about. So I think that it takes great courage and great strength for people to open up with about what they're talking about. So especially if it goes with bouts with like suicide or family issues or something like that, or if something happened to them personally when they were younger, it's not easy to talk about stuff like that, and for him to get made fun of upon it is just very disgusting, because again, he's a human being at the end of the day. And I like to say that, where was all this energy for Etika? When he was going through his stuff with his mental health, y'all ain't make fun of him then, or if y'all did, y'all ain't clown him like y'all did Kai Cenat. And what if that went left real quick? You see what happened to Etika. He never got to watch the end of Attack on Titan. He killed himself. He took his own life. That could have been Kai Cenat. He could have killed himself over that. Because it's that serious, man. Mental health is nothing to joke about. Like how people say that kids ain't nothing to joke about, murder ain't nothing to joke about, death ain't nothing to joke about, God ain't nothing to joke about. Mental health is nothing to play around with. That's not funny, and that's not cool for y'all to laugh at. And I could see if Kai Cenat did some pretty effed up stuff, like I mentioned earlier, like if he's talking to minors or disrespecting women or worshiping certain people that he shouldn't be worshiping if it ain't God above. I could see that, because who cares about somebody like that? They already sold they soul basically. But from as far as I hear like a little bit of controversy upon Kai Cenat, but I ain't heard nothing like really crazy. But come on, man. That could have been another etiquette situation, but nobody likes to think about that. Nobody likes to think about that. So that's what I mainly wanted to talk about. But y'all can share your thoughts upon it, how y'all feel.
Um, well, Kai Cenat, I wouldn't really use as a good example for the sole fact of why he was doing it. He broke up with his girlfriend, and he chose to break up with his girlfriend. I watched the whole thing. He basically lied on her and made her seem like she was something she wasn't. Typical. Um, and then he tried to portray some, oh, I'm trying to get into this and get into that. No, he's been wanting to do that. He just didn't want to take his girlfriend in the steps, so he had to do it alone, and he had to frame her for something. So Kai Cenat, not a good example. But for men's mental health, and especially black men's mental health, I'm gonna use little, I don't know who it was. Somebody was literally made an entire song about how they were sexually molested when they were a child, and nobody took it serious only because it was a rapper. Like, are we serious? And in this day and age, we don't care about people's well being. With all that's going on, we don't care about treating people as a human and having basic empathy to say, "Oh, hope you're okay." That's all it takes. Are we serious?
And I get that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Kai Cenat did that. He's wrong for that. But I'm
I
not
didn't know
giving
that
him no
either.
type of praise for that. But I'm just saying, in general, like that's not cool to do to people. But you are right, because that happens to many rappers. And in fact, Kendrick Lamar talked about it in one of his songs in his song from his album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and this is a good example of this. In his song Mother I Sober, he literally said that he sees it daily. Rappers bearing their pain and chains and tattoos. He's mainly talking about men rappers who have been sexually molested or taken advantage of as kids, but they don't like to speak on it, or if they do speak upon it in their raps, nobody takes it seriously. Polo G had a friend who was molested as a kid, and he was never the same after that. And the whole internet made a meme out of that song, and they specifically played that part of the whole song wasn't even about his friend being molested. The song is called I Know. And the whole song was not about his friend being molested, but he brought it up midway through the end of the song. And people made a whole meme about it because of course TikTok did it. That's why I have a very, very love-hate relationship with TikTok. Because as if funny it may be on some aspects and useful, and sometimes it does tell me things that I didn't know about. I don't hate TikTok. Well, that's kind of hard to say. But I despise the thing that some of the people on TikTok do and the things that people on TikTok get away with. That's what I despise. But yes, Kendrick talked about it in his song, and he has said that he sees rappers daily bury their painted chains and tattoos. The whole song was about how people need to spread awareness more about people getting sexually molested. Because I see it all the time. Men's sexual assault does not get taken seriously. But if it happens to a lady, she gets all the sympathy in the world. But if it's a man, oh, he should have been lucky. He should be grateful.
Oh, you
Man, I
didn't
wish
want
that was
it?
me.
I wish that was
Yep.
me. You didn't want it? Okay, you wish that was you until you get put in that uncomfortable situation too, where you don't want it. And they force it because they want what they want, but no, you wanted it, so stay with that rhetoric. Don't speak on something if you don't know the factors that goes into a person's mental health about it. Like, you don't know how that affects people. I can't speak on it because it didn't happen to me, so I don't know how it affects people. But like, I have empathy enough to know, like, hey, that that literally changes the brain structure of yourself and it gives you trauma. So I'm not gonna be insensitive. I don't care if it's a rapper. I don't care if it could be Sexy Red for all I care. If she tells a story about how she was molested as a child, you should be more empathetic. Like,
Yeah, I would feel bad.
in this day and age, we aren't mature enough to treat people as human, like I just said. At this day and age, with everything going, we aren't mature enough to do that. We have to make jokes out of everything. Yes, everything is a fucking joke to y'all. Everything is a joke until it's not. Until it's not. Until
And
it's
y'all
not.
pick and
Because
choose when everything's a joke. Y'all pick and
yeah,
choose.
it's a joke until it's not. Because, in the case that suicide happens, in the case that cutting themselves happens, in the case that their mental health spirals and they get hooked on drugs, because in the case of that happening, oh, it wasn't that serious, but now you fucked them up for life because of some shit you said. You like, do we not have empathy? Word of the day. Word of the day, from the victim blaming to the not being acceptive of victims when they share their stories. Oh my god. You motherfuckers are disgusting. As a community, as the world, we, like, stop joking about that shit. It's
We
never been
must do
funny
better.
to me.
We must do better
No, no,
because
we're sensitive. We're sensitive. That's what they'll say.
whatever. But anyways, as I view it, as there's a difference between when somebody is lying on another person about sexual assault to get a quick paycheck. That's different. Though those people are wrong for doing stuff like that, and they should be held accountable for that. But if somebody has actually been through that and shows real provided evidence, there should be nothing else about it. Point blank period. That should be the end of it. If there's actually factual evidence of a person saying, oh yeah, he harassed me, or he touched me, or she touched me, she harassed me, that should be it. There should be no more about it. That person should be in jail or get some other form of karma. That person should be held accountable. They should receive capital punishment. Those people don't deserve no type of respect, and they don't deserve to walk freely. Those are terrible people. Never in the book of the Bible where God says to do things like that. God never said to be a grown adult talking to somebody who's still in high school, who's in grade school, who's considered a child. That's not okay. That's sick. That's wrong. That's terrible. That's terrible. And especially if you like a grown adult and you have like younger siblings. How would you feel if that happened to them? You would be wanting to kill that person or put them in jail if that happened to them. But no, it's a
Terrence
okay.
and RJ. You niggas got younger siblings, bitch.
Is that true? Is that
Yeah,
true with the Foursome D's Moments in Time album as your PFP when they were in that era? And is that you as Touch and Go? Yeah, you not step to me in this one. We went all the way back. I took
yeah.
the documentations from 2024. Baby boy, let's not do it. Let's not do it.
And again,
RJ, you already seen the screenshot yourself that you had nothing to say about in the messages that you were screaming at your phone to Robert for whatever reason, like that was
yeah.
supposed to solve something. Um, at the end of the day, I don't like kids, so that's a skill issue. Um, stay blessed. Maybe you can get some therapy or something. But yeah, with that being said, I don't understand it.
But right, with all situations like that upon mental health, none of that stuff is cool. And these things, again, these things with rappers, we need to take it more seriously. If that has actually really severely happened to somebody, and it doesn't matter how many chains they wear, how many girls twerk on them, or how many people they rap in front of, they're never going to forget that. You don't forget things like that. It's like in life, no matter how many drugs you take, no matter how many you inject, no matter how many you snort, no matter how much time you try to drink away or smoke away all your pain, you're going to remember something like that. If you have been groomed, molested, or raped or sexually harassed in any form of aspect by any man or woman, you that forever sticks with you, no matter what. And a lot of things, people don't come back from that. People aren't the same from those type of things. And it's very unfortunate that even if when somebody has to provide proof or even talk about it for a numerous amounts of times when they shouldn't have to, even if there's factual evidence, when point blank period, once the evidence is pulled up, it's over. You're guilty. It's over. You have to answer to that. You have to answer to that to your family, your friends, a courtroom, God. You have to answer to that. You have to answer to all of that. You can't walk away scot free from that, no matter how slick you think you are, no matter how many years it happens. The passage of time does not automatically take away what you've done. Just because slavery ended decades of all that stuff ago, that doesn't mean that we should forget about it. That does not mean we should be all buddy buddy and inviting people to the cookouts. No, they beat us, they raped us, they used our hair, they beat us, they had us in the hot sun. They probably died of heat strokes and health ailments. They ate us, they ate other humans. We should not be rocking with these people. We should not be inviting them to the cookout. You understand what they did to us? Bro, black people and everything have built everything upon this land. They have taken credit for everything that we have done. We have never made no money off of the things that we invented. We've never made no money off the things we invented because they stole it. Everybody ran with it. They made millions, millions, possibly billions of dollars off of our profit that we made by hand. There was no technology back then. There wasn't no AI or Chat GBT. There was no phones. There's no Bill Gates or Steve Jobs to invent this technology. No, we had to make this by hand, craft, slaving day and night, just like how they did to us, raping our women and stuff, doing stuff to our babies. Like, come on, man. This is sick.
Alligator bait. Yeah, I mean,
Alligator baits, all the slurs, everything, everything. The police brutality, everything. How comfortable people are with still being racist in the big 2026. The lynchings, what they did to Emmett Till. He was 14. He could have been
oh
anything in
yes,
life. He could have been
not
anything in life.
not to cut you off. Also, yeah, connection with that story. A little fun fact: Fred Hampton, his mom actually used to babysit Emmett Till, and
Yeah.
they were pretty close. So, with that being said, forgot what you said. Something about what I forgot what it was. Dang, slipped my mind. But yeah, I agree. We need to stop being so inviting to people that have held us down and are actively trying to hold us down. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. Yeah, just not long ago, maybe a day ago, I was scrolling on my Instagram and I seen this story of a hateful Nazi woman working at a coffee shop that had put a swastika in a Jewish woman's, or it could have been a man. I don't remember the story. I remember seeing it, however. They put a swastika in their coffee. If hate is not more evident, and if the fact that they want all of us gone as a collective isn't more evident, I don't know how else it will be. Stop inviting these people places they are not wanted. They were not wanted here by our ancestors. Treat them like how Malcolm X treated them. What can you do? Nothing. Nothing. You've done your ancestors have done enough. Trust me, from taking us from our rich land because they knew we were rich and advanced, and they just couldn't bear the fact of that. Had to spread their diseases to the Black African Americans, the Native Americans that were of Black descent that were already there, because it's not just Native Americans that are native to this land. Fun fact. Yeah, they had to bring their diseases and wipe, 90% of the population out, and there's only 10% of Native Americans left. Not the only incident of white people, back of the hand people, where they wiped out almost an entire generation of people just because of what they wanted to do. Little Mustache Man, hello? I mean, Jewish people, like some Orthodox, literally have to keep producing children until they can't no more because their generations were fucked up. 6 million of them are gone. We will never get them back again. And the same exact thing is repeating. But y'all want to invite them to the cookouts. Okay.
Yep, all because
because they know a rap song.
one soul song. They know one soul song.
Yep.
They know the
Man,
basic
you
soul
got
song in
soul.
history.
Shut the fuck up with that stupid shit. You got soul.
Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn.
Yep.
And I hope y'all be the only ones to learn, because y'all the only ones ignorant. Y'all the only ones ignorant, and y'all the only ones that deserve it, because y'all the ones who are walking yourselves into that situation. We're warning you. You keep hanging around these people. You keep I prefer white women. The coon black man that dated a white woman and the white woman ended up killing him. Did we not learn from that situation?
Yeah, that.
Do you play a player? Do you? I mean, but yeah, end of the day, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I love my skin. I love people of my skin. I talk about it all the time. Both sides. So let's not even go there.
But I have a table talk about that too. But I'll save that probably for next week or a week after that. But we'll definitely talk about what you just said. But yep. But no, because Connor knows Al Green. Let's stay together. Yep, he's invited.
Yep.
Can't name no
Yet.
other Al Green song, by the way. But no, because he knows Let's Stay Together. He's invited.
Because he knows my girl. Yep.
Can't name no other Temptation song.
Quote from Sinners. I love this movie. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, man, genius. Delta Slim in the car scene. Yeah, white folks like the blues just fine. They just don't like the people that make it. This has always been something this has always been something we went through. They love our gold hoops. They love our nose rings. They love our hip hop style. They don't love the people that originated it.
They don't like the people that make it. They have to steal it. Like I said earlier, profiting millions off of things we invented. The music y'all love so much, we made it. Us, our people made that music. And all the artists y'all love to glaze, most of them were inspired by us, by the way.
Yep.
Any white rapper that you like, that's black culture right there.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Vanilla Ice, you come here. Why are you performing at Trump's ball or wherever the fuck you were? I could give a fuck less. It was with Trump, a racist man, a known racist, by the way. Appropriating black culture, but you're not with the culture? What's up with that? Stop streaming Ice Ice Baby. Fuck that song. Bitch. Snoop Dogg, you bring your ass over here. What happened to you in 2020? Oh man. Oh no. Sorry. 2016. Oh, anybody that vote for Trump a bitch. This, that, and the third. You a real crip, right? You thought them C's hard, right? You thought them C's hard, right? So they act like it. Act like a fucking man. Don't suck up to this some orange man. I don't know what the rich people got going on to why everybody is selling their ass for this man, but it has to stop, especially in our communities. And if you see any motherfucker doing that shit, stop streaming their music. I haven't listened to Boyz II Men since I found out they supported Trump. I haven't listened to Snoop Dogg since I found he supported Trump. I haven't listened to Shaka Khan since I found out. Nicki Minaj since I found out. All you coon ass motherfuckers on the other side, because y'all ain't with the culture, so why would we support y'all?
And listen, this is something I want to address now. Here's the thing with Boys to Men. I'm gonna make this quickly brief because we gotta talk about the topics of this episode and a little bit of last episode. Then we gotta do 2 more segments and then call it off. But Boys to Men. Anybody who knows me best knows that I used to not be a fan of them. I used to always call them crybabies. They would always make funeral music to me, all them slow, sad songs. And, Wanye always whining and stuff. I did not care for them at first. I was always primarily a New Edition type of guy or any other group that's similar to Boys to Men. But on the offshore chance, everybody kept telling me, Dev, give them a chance, give them a chance. They got good songs. They have other songs that aren't sad. They have songs like Motown Philly and stuff like that that are upbeat and New Jack Swingish. Fine, I gave it a chance. I listened to 3 of their albums. I was impressed. I wasn't a heavy listener. I wasn't a crack addict. I wasn't addicted to them saying, "Oh, I need my Boys to Men. I need my Boys to Men. I need my fix." No, I was not doing all that for them. Okay, but I will say, before all this, my favorite Boys to Men song was on Bended Knee. That was my favorite Boys to Men song. Cause Wanye do be whining. But before this, he killed that song. He did his thing. I gave them a chance. I liked it. But when I found out, not Mike, not the former member, the former bass, not Mike. I don't know anything about him supporting Trump. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah,
So
he
he's cool with
he
us.
wasn't in that office. So
Yeah, he wasn't in the
when I
office.
talk
So
about Boyz II Men, I'm talking about Nathaniel, Wanye, and Sean. I am not
the
talking about Michael.
the 3 of y'all, just y'all 3. Mike is cool on this side. He solid.
From what
But
I know,
yeah, but until we find out that he's selling himself too like y'all, then he can go with y'all. But until then, he's cool over here. But y'all 3, the moment, because I think Ari informed me, and I saw it myself. When I was informed specifically by Sean that these guys was selling their behinds for that dude who sits in that office chair, I immediately stopped listening to them.
and Sean
And it was
to
very
be the
disappointing.
proudest one. Sean, the proudest one,
I
posted
don't
about
know
Venezuela.
why.
Yeah, I don't know what you
Posted
gained
about
from this
Venezuela
shit.
like they actually got freed. You can't replace fire with fire and call it justice, Sean. Did you do your fucking research, Sean? Did you do anything else except for pick up a fucking podcast mic and a guitar, Sean? Dumbass bitch, Sean.
Happy Liberation Day is what he said.
Yeah,
Happy Liberation Day. Yeah, for a second. Then until they steal all of their oil and blow them up. You know, like that didn't kill more than 80 people. Did you watch the Venezuelan news, Sean? I don't think you did, Sean. So let's not speak on things you don't know about, Sean. Since you're so proud of this, Sean, motherfucker.
But yeah, man,
I was a nigga like you.
when I found out that they did that, they had to go. I had to remove all their songs out of my playlist stuff. I haven't listened on Bended Knee since. And I didn't buy none of their albums. I was considering it, but even before all this happened, I changed my mind because I was like, yeah, I like them, but I don't think I want it on vinyl that bad. But I do have their second album on CD. If I find somebody who's a fan of them still, I'll probably just give it to them because Lord knows I don't want it no more after y'all done sold yourselves away.
yeah,
And just like Shaka Khan too, and Snoop
yeah.
Dogg, I mean, I didn't really listen to him all like that. I mean, I like some of his songs, but come on, dog. And then Ice Cube, you of all
Yeah,
people, you
yeah,
sold
you
yourself,
dead ass.
Oh,
I
dog.
remember that.
black people. I don't want y'all to think y'all don't have to vote this year. Yes, we do have to vote. We do have to vote. That's exactly why we're in the situation we're at right now. Because might I add, 92% of black women voted for Kamala. Had that been more, she would have won. And not to get into how that shit was rigged anyway. I'm not even going to get into that. So I don't want them to come after me. But you motherfuckers are absolutely insane. Like, how can we move from making black classics like Friday and Boys in the Hood and uplifting the black community with good movies and pushing the rhetoric of love in the black communities to selling out
Yup.
for a motherfucker that don't mean shit when it comes to a culture? At the end of the day, the culture was the one that fed you. But once the mainstream start going down, and once them views start going down, I didn't mean what I said. Shut the fuck up. Just like Kanye, yo bitch ass, come over here. I don't give a fuck if you go by yet. That's the only motherfucker I will misname, because fuck you, Kanye. How can you make a song called "Hail the Little Mustache Man," but you've been in black culture, and we are the motherfuckers that put food on your table once again? But I knew you was a sellout when you dated outside your race for some reason. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's your preference, and I got a gist of why. You're coon. And it's some type of self-hate. Every coon has some type of self-hate that they can't control. So I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not. Fuck you. But yeah. Kanye,
But yeah,
what's up?
but Kanye, Ice Cube. I'll get back to Ice Cube in a second. But I'm glad you brought
Yeah,
up
I got a
Kanye.
lot to say
Kanye.
with Ice Cube.
Kanye, this is highly disappointing because we all definitely supported you when you at first came out with the college dropout and graduation and stuff like that. We all supported you when you made those albums and stuff, late registration. Those were classics. We supported you, dog. And when you was going through your thing when your mom died and you said your dad wasn't there and stuff, there was probably a good amount of black people in that crowd that supported you when you started crying on the stage and stuff. We said we love you, Kanye. We there for you, and for you to do this to everybody, that's foul. I haven't listened to the college dropout and graduation and late registration since, and I liked those albums. That was a great 3 album run, but you ruined it. You
You
ruined it.
you, you
And
said
Ice
fuck
Cube,
everybody.
for you, bro, dude, why would you ruin it? You ruined a house that you could have had as a home forever over a one night stay in a hotel. The black people loved you. You were damn near, besides Easy E, you were damn near everybody's favorite of NWA. You were basically known as the badass of the group, the hard ass, the tough one. And everybody loved Friday. Everybody says that that's a classic. Everybody always quoting Friday, does the recreations of Craig. Damn, everybody always does that. You ruined it. You made black classics and you really made songs with a group called Niggas with Attitude, but this is the stuff
Yup.
that you're doing. Arrest the president, but now you're kissing ass for the president?
Bro,
Seriously?
let me ask
You,
you.
Nelly, Ludacris, why are you in an entire outfit with a Confederate flag? They are going to hang you on that
Yeah, I didn't know he
country
did
tour.
that.
On that country tour, whatever the fuck you're on with Nelly, that's an open Trump supporter. He don't give a fuck. I have nothing to say to you, Nelly. You have to. That's a skill issue. I have nothing to say to you, Ludacris. You're fucking crazy, and I hope you get everything you deserve and want from those white people. You want it, yeah, you want it because you want to be accepted so bad. You have to realize they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if you rock with them. They hate you. They
Yeah,
hate
they're
you, and
gonna
they're
make an
not gonna
example
hide
out of
it.
you.
They're not
They're
gonna
going
hide
to
it.
make an example out of you. I promise.
Oh, they could be all saying, "Oh, we don't see color over here." Okay,
That's stupid.
until you wind up missing somehow,
Yep.
because 8 lynchings, no, 7, excuse me, sorry, they happened last year and not one investigation happened for those. You don't think that could be you? Sundown Town still exists. Yeah,
Or somebody in your
less
family.
less than 70 years ago we were segregated, so what are we talking about? Times
The
have not
last
changed that
segregated schools
fast.
in like Wasn't it 2015 already? The last time we did it?
2015, 2016, I think. Around there.
That's sad. Just 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And like I said, as we come up on the 100th anniversary of celebrating Black history, we have got to stop letting the Black artists that paved the way just to sell us out. We have got to stop supporting them. I don't care if you've been listening to Ice Cube all your life. He don't give a fuck about you. So why would you give
Yeah.
a fuck about him? He
Kanye
don't
don't.
fuck about his culture. Kanye don't care about y'all. He made a song, a white supremacist song that went so far to Clavicular, that ugly ass bitch, Sneeko, the rest of them irrelevant ass, whatever the fuck. They got labeled as literal Nazis for joking and laughing and singing to the song. Oh, Andrew Tate and his brother. I'm sorry, that coon ass nigga. Yeah, they were all in the car enjoying it. Oh, but now when your actions have consequences, we start to switch up because they got banned from every single bar everywhere. They can't go to normal clubs, so that's out the window. Oh, but when you gotta face the consequences, that's when you're sorry. No, don't be sorry now. Keep that same energy. We don't want your apology. You already did it, and you meant what you did. We were born at night, not last night, motherfucker. No, we don't want that shit. And fake ass apology anyway. You doing it because your management told you to do it, not because you make sense.
All right,
Yeah, that's
well,
all I gotta say.
if that's everything that everybody has to say for this topic this week, we're gonna wrap up my table talk because there's gonna be more engaging ones. There's gonna be ones on serious topics, but some mixed in with music. Next week might be another serious one, but then afterwards we'll probably do a music one. I think I'll probably do a serious one as the start of Black History Month, but because it's probably appropriate. But you know, for the past hour or so, there's been a lot of yelling and swearing and serious talk. Let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Does that sound? I think I hear a PSA from somebody. I think somebody has something to say.
Hi, we're members of the Force MDs. Drunk driving is really whack. It's a habit you should never catch. Don't drive drunk. Don't drive drunk.
That's a real tight wrap for you and me. It's a public service message from the Force MDs.
PSA right on.
I think that's something that we can all get behind. But in this topic of this episode and last episode, because we didn't get to it last episode, so I kind of took the title out and just said it was just a special feature with the Melvin Franklin family. We're gonna have to lighten up the mood a little bit with this topic for a little bit and then move into the next one. So last week's episode was supposed to be upon celebrity comebacks on how their rise to fame. For example, in like maybe the 60s or the 70s, but around like probably like the late 70s, they had, fell off a bit. Songs weren't charting, albums weren't selling. But by like the 80s or so, they made a banger smash return album. And that's exactly what we're gonna get into today. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let one of y'all speak first on what y'all favorite comeback album is of an artist, and then we'll talk about it. So, you know what? It's been a while since Robert spoke a long sentence. Let's have him go first. Go ahead, buddy.
Excuse me. Comeback. Well, see, most of the time we talk about these comebacks is because well, unfortunately, these people don't get to make the comeback because they just die because we actually do that. But anyway, comeback album that was, of course, we got Bobby Womack's The Poet. We got that, but I've had person. I have somebody in mind, but like it can't really say it was a comeback because he was doing like bangers the entire time. I can't really, I can't really think of somebody right now who had a comeback album that I'm thinking of right now. Okay, I'm gonna say his name because I've been listening to him all daggone day and all week. I'm gonna say this probably ain't really a comeback, but I guess Luther's "Power of Love" album. That's a pretty great album. I mean, he did his thing on it. But again, to say a comeback album, I don't really know because he had a 10-year run. Like that's crazy. No one else is doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Now hold on. You're in the right direction with the artist, but you ain't list the right album. You should have said when Luther put out his self-title in 2001 and he came back with Take You Out.
Yep,
That
on
was
my
a big hit.
birthday. On my birthday, yeah.
That's what you should have said. Or you should have said Dance with My Father. That's what you should have
Yep,
said.
yep. I don't know what. Yep,
But I get the direction that you went with.
yeah.
Ari, do you have one? I got a bunch in mind.
This man has been cooking since the early 60s with Sam Cooke as his mentor. Of course he's going to cook. But give me Johnny Taylor Good Love, man. The man at that age and Soul Heaven. Man, what? At that age he's still putting out bangers and he been in this game since the 60s. Y'all better give JT his flowers, man.
Yeah,
And another thing another album I like, Midnight Love. Marvin deserved that comeback. Lord have mercy. That marriage tore him apart. I am so glad Midnight Love. Because we got Sexual Healing, we got the title track, we got so many other songs that I love on that album, man. All cooked. Talk about a comeback. Man, JT, but these last $2. Man,
That's a classic.
everybody been bumping that.
That's a
Everybody been bumping that.
classic.
Even Good Love, even the title track, man, and the whole album. Same with Soul Heaven, Big Head Hundreds, man. Stop playing with JT.
Exactly. And
That's all
speaking of
I got.
that, with Last $2, that song is such a big hit for Johnny Taylor. It almost overshadows his other great works that he made in the 80s, the 70s, and the 60s. That's how popular the
yeah.
song became.
Yeah,
Oh, I just thought of one.
they know last $2 before they know Running Out of Lies or Disco Lady. I
Yeah.
Right.
guarantee you.
I just thought of one, kinda. Devin, you let me know. Would you consider "Prime My Life" by Phyllis Hyman her comeback album? I would, kind of.
Because she didn't really wait too long. I would say yes, but no, because she didn't wait too long to make another follow up. Because Living All Alone was a big success, especially with her version of What You Won't Do for Love and the title track and
Yeah,
Old Friend. Those were very successful songs.
yeah. She ain't had a
So
perfect.
I'd say maybe if she waited like a couple years later and the media kind of forgot about her or overshadowed her with somebody else, kind of like how Clive Davis did when he signed Whitney Houston and overshadowed Phyllis Hyman with her career at Arista, and she had to leave the label and stuff. But
Yeah,
story for a different time. But yeah, I mean, Phyllis Hyman did make some pretty great music, especially with that Prime My Life album. It's probably my second favorite because that Living All Alone is a 10 out of 10.
yeah,
But in other terms of artists' comeback albums, yes, Ari mentioned one of my favorites, Marvin's Midnight Love, because Motown absolutely screwed him over the year prior with in Our Lifetime, originally supposed to be called Love Man, but that's for the real Marvin Gaye fans to know.
yeah,
Motown absolutely screwed him over, questioned all of his artistic decisions, went behind his back, and that's why he decided, forget y'all, and I'm never recording for y'all again. They're lucky he even agreed to do the Motown 25. They're
yeah.
lucky
I
he
don't know
agreed to
why
that.
he did that. I wanted. I would. I'm sorry. I would have said, "Fuck you. I ain't doing it."
Well, that's fair, but he did give a stellar performance. That would sadly be the last time we see him on TV, though. But
Yeah,
that was a stellar performance. I like that he came back in a clean white suit and then his red blazer that he wore at the end when they all sung "Someday We'll Be Together." That was clean. That was clean. Now, word on the street is he was a little bit jealous that Michael Jackson kind of outshined him because that was kind of supposed to be his big moment, him coming back. But come on, man, that moonwalk is undefeated. Come on,
yeah,
come on. It's Billie Jean.
yeah.
Like Michael was cooking with hot
Not gonna
grease at
lie.
this time.
Had Michael never done that, the two biggest moments would have been the 10th and Four Tops and Marvin thing. Had Michael.
Yes, yes, it would have. But another great comeback that did get mentioned by Robert. Yes, Bobby Womack, the poet, that freaking poet album, man. I don't know what type of stuff Bobby put in that album, but it worked. And it even worked on his second album. Okay. All right, all right. And it even worked on his second album. It even worked on his second album because even though it, to me, it was good, but it didn't live up to the heights of Poet One to me. But there were still good songs on it, like Through the Eyes of a Child, um, Love Has Finally Come at Last, Surprise, Surprise, like American Dream. Those are good songs. And even though it's slimy as heck, and to make this song 20 years after your freaking 21 years after your mentor died, that put you on game. I wish he didn't trust me so much. I
Yeah,
listened to
what
that
the
song with so
hell?
much guilt. It feels so wrong to Sam after everything he did for
But, but,
Bobby.
but but he cooks so. I hate to say, but this nigga
I hate
cook.
it. I do. I
Why
do.
does he
I
cook
hate
on a
to say
song
it,
like
but he
this?
did his
I've
thing.
listened to this.
I hate to say it.
Yes, I've listened to that song a very bad amount of times. But the song is great. Well, not
It's
great, but it's
Living
great.
like
It
from alone with his wife.
Now listen, I don't agree with the message at all. I don't agree with the message at all.
yeah.
Bobby is a snake for what he did to Sam.
Yeah,
Team
man.
Also,
Team
not to
Sam
mention you
Cook
slept with his
forever.
daughter.
Team Sam Cook forever. But I'm sorry, Bobby did his freaking thing with that dude.
Yeah.
God
Okay.
bless the dead, bro. God bless the
Yes,
dead.
God.
Shout
Yes, God bless. But another great comeback is this. This one's a rap comeback for me, and Ari does listen to him, so she'll definitely probably know what I'm talking about. But Kendrick's 5 year hiatus from Damn to come back with Mr. Brown and the Big Steppers,
man,
top notch,
man,
top notch.
man,
May
bruh.
13th, 2022, 3 days after my birthday is when he dropped that album. My second favorite Kendrick album after To Pimp a Butterfly, of course. Oh, another great comeback. This one was years in the making. People was begging for this guy to
And
make
like,
another
and
album
like, how can you top damn like that? Like,
like
bro,
that.
oh my gosh, Kendrick's so tough.
He is. He's great. But people was waiting for this dude to make another album, especially after he made his second one. D'Angelo. People was waiting for a follow up after he made Voodoo. They was waiting for years. And actually, he according to something that somebody said that knew him, apparently he was supposed to drop another album in like 2003 or four, but his label had kind of dropped him at that time because he was taking too long to make another album. But that probably would have been good. But his 14-year return to follow up with Voodoo with the Black Messiah that inspired Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. That was top notch. That was top notch, D'Angelo. That was top notch. That was top notch how he freaking did that. That was top notch how he did that.
Yeah, everybody know I got the D'Angelo braids in right now. In inspiration. Shout out D'Angelo. I forgot to put my name as Ari Angelo. Probably gonna do it next week. But yeah, shout out to D'Angelo. Oh my gosh, like Voodoo. That's personally, besides Brown Sugar, of course, that's my favorite album from him. And like back to back, everybody was waiting on this, by the way. And then he cooked. I have nothing else to say. That go rest in peace.
Yeah, yeah. The Temptations too. It happens a lot. You know, um, coming back with Power.
Yeah.
Come back with Power. Strong, strong, strong return with Melvin's bass in
Power.
place of an actual bass guitar.
Power.
Because that was supposed to be a bass guitar, but Melvin just put his actual bass on it.
Yep.
Just like when they performed My Girl a cappella. Stop playing with Melvin.
Yep.
Go. Go
Mm-hmm.
talk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Devin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Temps redeeming themselves from Masterpiece. I mean, not Masterpiece. What's that fuck ass album from 1991? What's that shit called?
Milestone.
Yeah, that bullshit. Redeeming
Yeah.
themselves from that, and then 1998 with
Phoenix
Phoenix
Rising.
Rising. Yeah,
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 I'll definitely get into that in a second because the Temptations have had a mix of comebacks and kind of like dry spell eras. So yes, them returning with Dennis Edwards to the fold in 1980 and coming back with Power, and even besides Power being the hit, the deep cuts on the album, Struck by Lightning Twice, I'm
yep.
Coming Home, Go For It.
Yeah, real Temptations fans,
Give
motherfuckers.
Glenn
What's
his
another one?
flowers for the last time.
Shadow of Your
Time,
Love.
last time we were on here, we were talking about it with Melvin Jr. Give Glenn his flowers
Give him his
Everything,
flowers.
now.
everything
My
isn't about
hands are
fucking Eddie.
clean. My heart is so pure.
He did
He
that.
starts that song
Yeah.
off. Don't forget, he starts that song off.
Glenn does start off most of the banger temp songs from that period. He does.
Exactly.
Like Melvin Jr. mentioned, Silent Night. That's
Yep.
his voice. Otis just gave him credit last month for it. That was not Eddie. That was not Ron Tyson. That was Glenn
Glenn
Leonard
Leonard.
that did that. Glenn Carl Leonard. Uncle Carl, as some people call him. That's Glenn Leonard that
Oh,
did that.
didn't know that was a
His
thing.
family and friends call him that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
that was Glenn Leonard that did that, man.
Yep.
He did that. And even though they did make a dry spell, they went back a little bit in their dry spell era and didn't have like too big of a good follow up after Power when they made the
Oh
self titled
God.
Temptations. But the
The fans.
reunion album, the main hit, Standing on the top notch.
Yeah, that could have been a real great album, but nope, they have to Gawk Gawk Dennis. Yeah. Again.
Yes,
Again.
yes. I'll explain that briefly because I talked about this before. Okay,
Who said
so
that?
briefly, very briefly, because we already talked about this before. When it was time for the Seven Temptations to come back together, God, if only Paul was there. When it was time for the Seven Temps to come back together, y'all had one shot to give out a banger reunion album, but all we get is seven songs, and basically all of them, besides Standing on the Top and You
You
Better
better beware.
Beware. You Better Beware. They're all Dennis Edwards leads. Have y'all not learned y'all lesson on when y'all gave him a whole album to himself and they made one more album with him and he got fired after that? Do y'all not forget that the Temps were literally upset that their vocals got tuned down for Dennis Edwards and they got outshined by him because Jeffrey Bowen wanted to kiss up to him so much and say, "Oh yeah, Dennis, I could give you things that the Temps can't offer you. You don't need those guys." Y'all have made the same mistake on the reunion album, which is why I'm not a big fan of the album as a whole. I love Standing on the Top. That's a great collaboration with Rick James. They cooked on that. That was great. That was great. That was great to hear David, Eddie, and Dennis and Glenn Leonard lead on a song, and Richard Street. It was good to hear that. But the rest of the album falls short. Now I do like the other deep cuts on the song, like on the album. I've Never Been to Me. I love that song. That song is peak. Dennis did that. Backstage. That's a great song. But the rest of the tracks just fall short, which is why the album wasn't all that great to me. Now, talk about a real reunion album, New Edition Home Again, which is what also we'll get into later. And then the Temps come back with Treat Her Like a Lady. That was good. And
Woohoo!
the era that they had with Ollie Woodson with Lady Soul and songs like that and Touch Me, successful. Great. And when Dennis came back, I wonder who she's seeing now. They kept the train going. Special, Soul to Soul, All I Want from You, Generational Run. Now they did slip back into their dry spell again when they made Milestone. It could have been better. It could have been a better album, but For Lovers Only made up for that.
It
An
did.
album of pure standards. It made up for that, and Phoenix Rising made up for that.
Unexpected evening.
That's a great song, and Phoenix Rising as well made up for that. But that's mainly the comebacks of the Temptations. Who else do we have? Who else do we have that made a great comeback album? Oh, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston definitely had a great comeback era because the fans were waiting for years for another album for her after she made the Christmas album. And it was like, what, 6 years at the time without another Whitney album. And when she came back with songs like $1 Million Bill and I Look to You, that was fire. That was a great comeback for her. She did her thing. Awesome. Michael Jackson with Invincible. This album definitely needs some more love because I don't understand how people call it either his weakest or just not his best. But Invincible is great. The production is great. The song lineup is great. There's a few songs that are okay and a couple misses, but the main tracks outshine the misses. That's how I see it. That's how I view it. And even Teddy Pendergrass after his accident with the Love Language album, that was good. But now we have to get into the main topic of this episode, the money and morals, on what we were just talking about earlier, on how people unfortunately sell themselves. It's not even just with the president, how people sell themselves so quickly over a piece of paper that apparently carries a lot of weight. Quote from the OJs. Yep, when it's ripped up, it's nothing, but when it's not, it's everything. Isn't that insane?
Yep.
I
Crazy
actually
how
have
that works, isn't it?
a story on that sort of you know, I don't understand why you can put it behind yourself to say, "Oh, I don't care about a human being's life to the point where I have to trade on them because it benefits me now. It affects me now." A story had came out where um ICE is following DoorDash now. I forgot to mention that in my news of the world. ICE is following DoorDash now, so they followed this Latino woman to where she was trying to drop off food, and ICE ended up like chasing her. So she ran into the lady's house, and the lady said, "Okay, come in my house. Like you're safe. Come in my home." Shout out
Oh,
Terrence. Shout out Terrence. Anyways,
yeah, bitch.
um, so anyways, like I was saying, um, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna let them get you." But mind you, ICE, no warrant, no sole reason. She even called the cops. The cops said they were not supposed to be there. They didn't have a warrant, not nothing. But once the lady heard potentially going to jail, oh, I'm oh, you have to leave my house. I'm so sorry. And then she yeah, I can't. And then she gave the woman away. First of all, do you
Wow,
not know
that's
how many times? No. Do you not know how many times Martin Luther King Jr. went to prison and jail for fighting what was right? Fuck that sentence. If you care about human dignity, you should be able to surpass that. But y'all are not ready for a real revolution. That's why y'all can't put jail time past y'all's freedom. A little bit of jail time or oppression for the rest of your life. You choose. You choose. You choose. For you to sell yourself out that fast when they mention jail, even though that is your house, you are a U.S. citizen. You're not doing anything wrong. That is just a random lady that's in your house that's trying to avoid being kidnapped. But no. You could potentially go to jail. For you know, hiding an illegal immigrant. Illegal immigrants are humans. Don't give them that title. You have to because you looked at them as less. But if we want to actually start looking at them as people, let's call them people. The fact that you couldn't put your little I can't do this because this. You have to get out of my house. You sold yourself out that fast, knowing they are actively killing people for whatever reason on the streets. You unlocked your door and let that woman go into potential danger. No, not even potential danger. Danger. They are Nazis. Neo-Nazis. They have tattoos on their necks with swastikas, new age swastikas and stuff. But you want me to believe that they're doing their job? No, we have to do more than just a police phone call, and then when they threaten you with jail, you sell them out. No, that's not how that works. Again, do you not know how many times every black revolutionary has been in jail? Every single one for speaking out. That's how you go to jail, speaking out. And because you were doing that, they threatened you with jail, but you weren't woman enough to take it. No. So you had to sell a human being. out to neo-Nazis. I will never respect you. Absolutely not.
That's fair. That's fair. Robert, what's your stance or any opinions, or if you got any stories of people, anybody you know, or anything you've seen or heard of people selling themselves out for money instead of their morals? People choosing money over their morals.
Well, not I know personally, but mentioned her earlier. Fuck ass Shaka Khan. I will be joining Ari and selling. Well, I only got one album, but still.
Me too.
What the fuck, man? You were literally in the Black Panther Party in the '60s, nigga. What the
That
fuck
don't
happened?
matter. No, that don't matter. You don't understand. White male money is a different type of money, and they can't go back from the mentality that it's been put in their head that they're better than everybody, and they be on some weird shit over there. I'm trying to warn you. Touching kids is not that's all in them Epstein files. There's some other shit going on in there. That's why I don't want them to get out. Start a fucking war. I don't care what you do. Don't release those damn files. Direct quote from y'all's president. What do we have to say for that?
Exactly. But I'm just like, it's like, well, she's like one of the only ones I can really, really think as far as not only one, but like, I ask Devin and Ari. I used to be a fan of Shaka Khan. I'm not no more. Like, the fuck do you mean all lives
That
matter?
used to be his main squeeze. You ruined it.
Yeah, all lives matter. We dead ass.
All lives matter. We know that. I fear all lives aren't in danger, though.
Yep.
Stupid.
No. I think I told you this already, but I'm gonna say it again in case I don't remember. But she said politics is a distraction. She said this.
From what?
Shit, hell if I know. She
From
said,
what? Shaka, from what?
Like you
Can you
said, Ari.
elaborate?
Like you said, Ari, at a certain
What?
point when children are being taken away from their families or being pepper sprayed or beaten or even killed, or their family or friends or people they know or people of their skin being killed, it's not about politics no more. It's about
yep,
right and wrong.
Mm,
It's about right and wrong. It's
mm.
like you said. So that's when it mainly gets about that. But if I guess if right and wrong is a distraction, then you must not be human.
Yep.
yep. Listen, I don't want to say
Human
nothing.
decency is a distraction. Human decency is a distraction.
I guess
Yep, but,
so. That means
but
all your
no,
songs are BS.
but no, Devin, she don't want to say nothing to mess up her money or whatever.
Bro,
Yeah.
whatever.
A little
You've been singing.
disclaimer.
Hmm?
Yeah, you could go ahead, but then I'm gonna say what yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
But yeah, but man, whatever, bro. Dude, you're like in your 70s of some sorts, and you've been singing for about that time since like the late 60s, the 70s. You have made your money. You've sold over millions of records by yourself and with Rufus. You're completely fine. You have nothing to worry about. And if you do have something to worry about, you have multiple friends that can help you. You know, I don't know, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight. You know all those people. If you're really that desperate for money, just ask them to help you. Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all, y'all sung with each other for years and hugged on stage and say how much y'all love each other. Y'all can help each other
yeah.
out. It ain't no big deal. We
By,
help each other out here. We're not
exactly.
celebrities.
By the way, shout outs. Well, not really shout out, but Stephanie Mills is the only one talking about this out of the 4 people that are on tour right now.
yeah, shout out to her because she's the only one that got balls to. Like I was gonna say before Devin spoke, like I don't care who I piss off for human decency. You will never affect me about the way you feel about me and my views. I know right from wrong. I am going to apply all that is right. So if you don't think that way, you can hate me all you want to. I don't want dumb people to love me. No, that's not how life works. Dumb people hate me, just like smart people hate Trump.
Yep.
It's a pattern, Dumb people hate me. Terrence, RJ, any MAGA
Dwayne.
supporters, any Republican hardcore hillbillies, yeah, all you. Um, Dumb people don't like me. They tend not to, because for you to believe all of what that man said, let him call y'all dumb. His smart people don't like me. Direct quote from him, but y'all just let him walk all over y'all. When it's Trump, it's okay. That's what I'm picking up from this. I don't know what type of cult y'all are in, but by the grace of God, may y'all be saved. God bless you all. And I hope y'all get free from the shackles of whatever he got going on. Because there's no way you're that blind to human decency to where you have to say that. No, it really gets to a point. I don't care if you're not big on politics. It gets to a point where right and wrong is. This is not about politics. Y'all have already done y'all vote. We're in a red state. Okay. Country, excuse me. We're in a red country. Trump's running the country. He's representing us. You see how he's representing us? This is how we got here. Y'all did this. Y'all did every single one of his supporters. He wouldn't have got those votes without y'all. So take some accountability. Take accountability. Take accountability. And if we don't win these midterms, at least 50 years of damage is going to be had to been made up for what he's done in office alone. And this is his second term, so he doesn't give a fuck. He will take this country down with him. If he goes down, the country goes down. I don't think that's clicking to y'all, and it's happening right before your eyes. He wants to invade Mexico, wants to take over Greenland for some reason, even though that is literally, you don't need that for security. You want it for security so you can have more power. It's a power trip. Not to mention, nuclear bombs exist. I don't know why we're forgetting that they exist, and they never went away. You know, I'm at ROTC. I know how that works. They go two people, each with guns on their hips. When it's time, it's time. There's no stopping it. Two keys. One is on the left, one is on the right. Turn the key. If one refuses to turn the key, they have to immediately shoot them in the head. No questions asked. Because it's time, it's time. When he says it's time, it's time. And he's taking down each and every one of us with him. So to you, I say don't let that happen. But you know, people haven't been listening to me. People haven't been speaking out rhythm and reason, but we a fake ass rhythm and reason.
Oh yeah, another thing, but nothing. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna say it. Y'all supposed to be so pro-black, but y'all let this white motherfucker that's over here appropriating black culture on y'all podcast. Y'all are so pro-black. How does that work?
Not even that. Y'all didn't speak about shit about ICE. Y'all didn't speak shit about ICE. Didn't mention MLK Day being potentially jeopardized and being erased with Trump's birthday. Y'all didn't talk about shit about that. But when we do it, right here, when we do it, y'all have to do it. I got receipts to everything. Don't stop. But with that being said, moving on, because I get irrelevant. After this episode, they will never be spoken of out of my verbal mouth ever again. So, like, I don't understand how you can stand for something that's sick. And you watch it happen. You know what's going on, but you choose to say nothing. You watch it happen. You know exactly what's going on, and you choose to say nothing. One of y'all is an immigrant yourselves, RJ, but you don't claim that. So don't even talk about it. Don't even talk about it. You don't claim to be Bohemian, so don't talk about it. Cause you can get snatched up too. That's all I gotta say about it.
All right. So now we're going to be moving into our last two final subjects. Technically, there's three. There's the artist comparison, the facts, and then Robert's logic. But due to time, we're gonna skip one of those. We're gonna skip the facts for this week. We're going to go into the artist comparison.
Yeah, lighten the mood a little bit.
All right. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Kyera's unfortunately not here. She has some things going on, so she won't be here probably for a little while until for further notice. But possibly next week, or like I said earlier throughout the episodes, we'll probably have another person up here with us, to join in on the fun with us, But for this week's comparison, I've seen in our last couple episodes that we've only been doing single artists. So this time I've decided to switch it up around with a group. And the two groups that we're going to be comparing today are the Spinners versus the Dramatics. What do we got?
Come on, don't do that to me.
I'm gonna let y'all have that one. Y'all know more than I do, so I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Okay. Um, Dramatics. Now Felipe, man, that's my guy. Even the OG spinners. That's what girls are making. Man, they don't want to have no church.
They don't know about that.
They don't want to
Uh,
have no church.
I
But
know that.
man,
I
them
know
damn
that one.
Dramatics. That damn LJ Reynolds. When you heard
When you
LJ
heard LJ
Reynolds,
Reynolds,
when you heard LJ Reynolds, like in the middle. Like nobody is topping Be My Girl. Ron Banks pulled Bobby DeBarge. No, he went higher than Bobby DeBarge. No, let me not even do. He pulled a Ron Banks note out of his rectum that nobody has hit before. Like how? How are we doing this, Ronald? That's the GOAT. And y'all better put some respect on his name. Every single one of them can sing. And Squirrel is the best dancer. They got good choreography. Like, I mean, no glaze, but Jesus, the Dramatics. I love the Dramatics. Even when Ouija was in the group, man. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, the Dramatics were not nothing to be effed with, especially in the 70s.
Yeah.
But we cannot sleep on them mighty spinners and that rubber
Mm.
band. Man, hand him down his walking cane, hand him down his
Yeah.
hat. Hurry now and don't be late because we ain't got time to chat. But they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk
hell,
about that.
They don't want to have no church.
Bro,
they don't.
Even with GC Cameron, he gave them their number one hit, their first number one hit. They had hits
It's
before with
a
"I'll Always Love You,"
shame.
and that's what girls are made for. But when he popped on that mic and said "It's a shame,"
Yep.
that took them to the top. And then when Felipe came into the equation, it kept happening. 72 hits, 73 hits, 74 hits. It just kept happening for like the past like 4 or 5 years. The Spinners was on a hot streak and they couldn't be
Exactly.
stopped. Even when Felipe was out, they still kept making hits with "Working My Way Back to You," "Cupid,"
Yep.
their version of Funny How Time Slips Away, "Let's Boogie," "Let's Dance," all those type of songs. John Edwards was a mean vocalist. You hear how high he went on "Working My Way Back to You" and "Cupid" on "Funny How Time Slips Away. I'll have to pull up the clip one day, but John Edwards did his thing. But them gosh darn Dramatics, the Baby Temptations, they
And
was nothing to play with.
let's not talk about the stage presence from both of them. They literally had to drag this man Felipe off the
They
stage.
had to
Yeah,
drag him
that.
off the stage. He was
Da, da,
performing
da,
that
da.
Nah, nah, nah,
much.
Man,
nah, 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 nah.
oh,
Yes,
oh,
that. My boy Felipe loved the game. He did it for the love of the game. The Spinners, Bobby, Billy, freaking Henry, Purvis, they would walk off the
yep.
stage. Felipe would still be up there going, entertaining the crowd. He would up there dancing and stuff, and then still singing to the audience, vamping, everything. They would have to pull him off. I've seen the photos, the footage, everything. Felipe was a showman. He was a singer. If he just had better writing and management as a solo artist, he could have been everything. He could have been everything. He could have been everything. But with the time that happened with the 3 albums that he made, they ain't pop off for him. But I'm just saying, well, again, with better time and management, he could have been something serious. He could have been something serious. He could have been more than the Spinners. He's always known
Yep.
for the Spinners, but he could have been something more. He could
Yep.
have been
There's
something
something that
more.
could have been going on.
There's
He
something that could have
had
been
the
going on.
potential. He had the potential. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. But
Yep.
the Dramatics, they've had quite a freaking caster load of lead singers. They got
Stage
Ouija.
presence.
LJ, Willie, Squirrel. Yes, Squirrel can sing. Listen to me and Mrs. Jones. He can sing. He starts off Shake It Well. Listen to that too.
Shake it, shake
Ron
it.
Miss
Banks.
Squirrel.
Lenny
Rest-
Mays. Lenny freaking Mays. That is my
Most
guy. He's my
underrated
second
dramatic.
favorite. He's
Most
the most
underrated
underrated member
dramatic.
of the Dramatics. He's the most
Yep.
underrated member of
Yep.
the Dramatics.
Because with that tenor, he can go high. He's second tenor, so he could go high. But I feel like if he had a little more grit to his voice, he could do the LJ too. So let's
Yes.
not play on Lenny's top.
Yes, he could, because he
Yeah.
went back and forth with LJ on Be My Girl.
Exactly.
I'm
I was
telling you.
thinking-
If
Mm.
Lenny Mays had a solo career, if he had an album, I'd listen to it. Telling you I would, man. If LJ, I mean, if Lenny did some stuff on his own, I'd definitely tune into it.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. He definitely could have had a solo career. But for my answer, I have to give it to the Dramatic, because
Yeah.
that dude, Squirrel can perform and dance his behind off, man. For
Yep.
him not to crave the spotlight so much like LJ or Ouija or Ron, he got it like that. He did
Yeah.
a crazy like spin. I mean, not spin, well, probably a spin, but he did a crazy split and came back up crazy. I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen nothing
And he
like it.
did the knee drop when he was performing Shake It Well.
That too, but nobody wants to talk
Nobody
about
want
that.
to. Nobody want to talk about
Not
it.
a single
And even
soul.
when they were performing "What You See Is What You Get" on the Soul Train, amazing stage presence. Like you
Get Up and Get Down, more stage
Get Up.
presence. That was before LJ
Yep,
and Lenny.
that was Ouija.
That was Ouija Dramatics. That was when they kept comparing him to David Ruffin. David Ruffin.
Yeah.
It's not his solo career, but David Ruffin.
Sharing
David
your
Ruffin.
dreams.
No,
Oh.
no, we don't talk about that. No, enough. Enough. We do not speak upon that. That never happened. That does not exist. Nobody even attempt to check that out. That does not exist. Ouija is only in the Dramatics. That is it. Anything else you hear or see,
Got my
AI.
swagger back.
That's AI.
Propaganda.
But anyways, Robert, how do you feel about the Spinners and the Dramatics?
Man, y'all done said everything that needs to be said. Like I say all the time. I know them, of course. Do I know them like how y'all know? No, but I've heard what both of them do, and they ain't nothing to be played with. Y'all better ask somebody, man.
About them rubber bands.
Yeah, they pulled out actual rubber bands. Who else is doing
Yeah.
this?
Yes.
Yes.
Who else?
They got in a 4-man circle and intertwined multiple rubber bands multiple times on stage.
Yep.
Lip synced or not, that was real. They did that. Billy, Bobby, Purvis, Henry, they all did that.
Every single one of them. Give each and
Every single
one
one of them darn
of them
spinners.
flowers.
Man, rest in peace to the guys, man. Shout out to GC Camera, because shout out to GC Camera, man. He's one of the only members of the 70s period that is still with us as a member of the Spinners.
Yep. Rest in peace. So everybody we lost, including the Dramatics too.
Yes. Lenny, Ouija, Ron, Willie Ford. But shout out to Squirrel. He's still alive. And LJ, who recently shared a birthday.
Yeah.
LJ had a birthday a couple days ago. So shout out to LJ Reynolds. Happy birthday.
Yes,
So
happy birthday, LJ.
we are on to the last part of the show. We are on to the Black Prince, aka Robert's Logic. So Robert, tell us what the logic is for today.
I want to lighten up the mood a little bit, and actually, I want to do the opposite of what we talked about just now. Artists who, after a certain point, should have hung it up. But whatever the hell are you doing? So
Choking over there, champ? Choking over there, champ? Oh God!
I am not, because I know where this conversation is leading.
But actually, I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. Anybody y'all want to say who's after a certain time should hung it up? I can't hear you. So yeah.
I can't hear you.
Let me know. Write it down. All right, write that one down. Write it down.
Right.
Okay.
Since we keep hinting at it, I'm just gonna say it. Ruffin Kendrick Edwards, we love them to life. Lord knows we do. And this is not disrespect to them at all. But It's just they were doing so much silly stuff on stage.
Let me hear you say, yeah. Do the wiggle. Do the wiggle.
Yeah. There's too much to get into, especially the stuff that Dennis was doing after Eddie and David passed away. It's
Yeah,
all too
it's
much.
gonna take us forever to talk about all of that. So
And we're already in 2 hours, so
yeah,
another
But
episode.
anybody else? Any other
another
artists
episode.
who just needed to hang it
Yes,
up? Okay, do it.
yes. After 7, it's not the same. It's not
Yeah,
the same.
I
Keith
agree.
ain't there no more, and Melvin, who's one of the main parts of the group, he's been deceased for about 7 years now. It's time to let it go. It's time to
Now,
let it go.
as I have all of their albums, and I am the biggest fan to ever walk this earth of them, I know y'all wouldn't expect me to say this, but the OJs, bro, they come on. It's not William is not there. Sammy is not there. It's not the
Nate,
same. That like Nate's not there. They cooked with Nate like he's a underground soul man for real. Like he cooked and nobody knew about him. But man, it's really sad to see my guys because like they of course they getting older, but also they're separated. Like Eddie not even touring, barely touring with them anymore. He got his son, Nick, I think his name is, filling in for him and stuff like that. So it's just like I personally feel like it like y'all have done enough. I'm happy with the OJs have done. Like I may have not been to meet y'all, but like in the terms of what y'all need to continue and what y'all don't need to continue, man. Like, yeah, y'all been on this farewell tour for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
actually, Ari's been longer than that. They've been
No,
saying
it's
that
been
this is the
6. Last
yeah
time I saw them was
7.
2019. I remember that.
7? It's been 7. Ooh, okay.
It has.
Yeah, so retract my statement. It's been 7 years,
Damn near
and I
10.
feel like we've gotten enough out of you. Like, oh, from the 60s albums that nobody want to have no church, from the 58 albums that nobody knows about because those are the deep cuts, but from 71 all the way until 1982, hit after hit after hit after hit. The only hiatus y'all took was a 2-year hiatus from the year 2000 to My Favorite Person. Y'all still cooked. Like, man, that's my favorite group for a reason. Of course, I'm gonna always give them their flowers, but like, y'all have done enough.
So how do y'all feel about Smokey? He's still out here doing stuff.
Hey, if Smoke
Hey,
having fun, Smoke having fun.
yeah, man, he can keep doing what he doing.
But
Yeah.
the reason I said the OJs is because they're like it's so divided and separated.
Yeah, it's time to let it go. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Y'all done gave the people what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all did a great job doing it.
Exactly.
Very, very great job.
Yeah.
Any like, we'll get back on groups, but any like single artists?
Anita Baker.
Hey,
Okay.
fuck nah. Go ahead.
No, ain't no hey,
I said
Miss.
fuck
I
nah.
don't want to
I
show
was
up to
playing.
shows. No, don't do that to Miss. I don't want to show up to shows and be mean
You
to
right.
people, even though I paid for the money. I'm gonna record you, girl. What you mean back up? I don't know who you are. You don't know who any of us are. We still recording, Anita.
Yeah.
Come on, like
I
Anita. I love your music,
apologize. Yep.
Anita. I
Does
love
she
your music.
really?
Yes, I
No.
actually do have albums and everything, but you can't be treating your fans like this.
Yeah.
The
Been
people,
doing this
the
for years. Just being
okay,
mean.
if I can not be interrupted, the people that put food on your table, like, are we serious, Anita? You literally have to make income from the people that stream your music, and you treat them as they're less. I would never understand that with any celebrity. Like, that's messed up.
It
Yeah.
does gotta
It
stop. It
is.
does
Like,
gotta stop.
and then she canceled like minutes before the show was supposed to start. Like, who the hell
Yep.
does that? Like, we're paying to see you, gang. You
Like, you could have let us know had we opportunity to get a refund and all that no minutes before. That's unprofessional and unconduct. And that's another thing. Like, they label most celebrities as unprofessional for speaking out about social issues that are affecting the world, but like they don't want to call out the people that actually are unprofessional.
Right.
Yeah, and another disclaimer: y'all will never hear me talk like how I was talking earlier ever again. I
Yeah.
am very professional. I am the nicest person on earth. You can ask anybody that's been around me. However, I do not like when people victim blame. I do not like when people lie on me. I do not like when people lie about what they've done when they know they did it. I don't like that. So, with that being said, I did what I had to do. I don't feel no type of regret. If you thought what I said was too much, then that's on you. I Not every person in the world has to support me. I know I have a support system behind me and it's strong. And that's all I have to say for this episode.
Even though like he's not with us no more, I seen the footage. Rick James needed to wrap it up. He needed to wrap it
Huh.
up.
You know
Oh.
what, Tina, baby?
Oh.
I wasn't. I
I wasn't very good. Yep.
Yeah, that
right.
scene. But Rick James, he needed to stop, man. His voice was gone, and then like time had caught up to him, bro. All that partying and stuff he was doing, all the drugs and the drinking, bro. It eventually caught up to him, and he just wasn't the same Rick James no more.
Yeah, and I got one more, and then I'm done because I'm out of ideas. Marvin, his Midnight Love tour. I don't know
Sexual.
what was
Stop.
going on. I don't know what was going. Like, of course, the battles with his mental health and stuff, but like that should have been a perfect reason to hang it up. Like, your mental health is more important than
Yeah.
touring. Like, you could. It was very evident that he was strung out and he was going through something. Like, it's not even funny to a certain extent. Like, yeah, I wish he would have took time off. Maybe he would have still been here. Maybe.
Yeah, he just stayed in Belgium too.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the last one I have. If anybody else has one.
Rob, you got any?
Nope.
Mm, do I have any more? Because if I go off of here and we end the episode and I think of somebody, I'm like, oh man, I wish I said that one. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to think.
That's why.
Go ahead.
That's why I asked because I be doing that too.
hmm I'm trying to think of one more person or group that I can think of that need H Town.
Okay.
It it just ain't hitting. It just ain't hitting without Dino, man. It's just not
Yeah.
hitting.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, Dino. Like, he, heart and soul of the H Town. But shout
Man, it was too young.
out to Shazam and GI too. Like, they're doing good to carry on the legacy. It's just not the same.
It's
We're not
just
saying they're
not the
not doing a good
same.
job. It's just like it's not the same. It
It's just not
one.
the same.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once the well has run dry, it has run dry.
Yeah.
And it's just time to let it be.
Yeah.
The Drifters, dude, there's no original members left.
Yeah.
Who even
That.
are those guys? Who even are those guys?
Random. That's what the
Oh,
hell they are. And the
this
damn.
isn't. Oh, this isn't a singer, but Ari Spears, you're not
Oh,
funny.
yeah. And you're a
Like, hang,
pedophile.
hang. Oh, yeah, you are. Like, hang it up. Like, what universe is joking about your daughter being a stripper and you'll be disappointed, but you'll throw money on her? Funny. No, no, no. Him, he never needed to have a career, honestly, if he thinks like that. But he really need to hang it up, because I don't know, Nigel from Rio, you looking real bad right now.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I don't really watch his other comedy stuff, but I did find his interviews with Vlad very comedic, because some of the stuff he be saying
Yeah.
is crazy and stuff Vlad
Yeah, of
be asking.
course.
But I can't respect him, obviously, of course.
No,
After all this, I can't do it.
no.
It's not okay. But that is all for your segment, Robert. If you have anything else.
No, that's it. Well, just I had one more person that need to hang it up, and I ain't really want to hang up with Tom and everything. So.
No, go ahead. Just make it brief.
Oh, okay. He's not a singer. He's not. It's basically like an Ari Spears situation, kind of. Damn Judge Joe Brown. How do I? The stuff he says is stupid. He's ignorant as hell, but it's like
it's so ignorant that it's comedic, because how can you think to say that and you claim to be mentally well?
He's
like,
one of those people.
What?
He's one of those people where he'll say something, you're like, nigga, what?
Like, what? First of all, what does this have to do with any of your concerns? Secondly, how is this affecting you personally? Let people live how they want to live.
And
I don't respect that man at all, or anything he stands for.
We just laugh at him in the group chat. That's literally
we're not laughing with him. We're laughing at him. Trust. But yeah, if that's it, then yeah, I agree. But this is a great episode. Of course, we had to clear up some personal stuff. We had some good times. We talked about real talk, real stories, like we always do. But if Devin wants to close it out.
Well, yeah, like Ari said, we had a pretty good time this week, and we gave some good topics and interesting stories, as we do usually, and we're going to keep up this train of what we're doing, because what we're doing is pretty good. And I saw that a couple people did come in and view what was going on, so shout out to everybody that did view and watch. It's very much appreciated, even if it was just, like I said in the beginning when we started in episode 1 or 2, even if one person has watched this or taken away something from it, it's already a success. So shout out to the 6 viewers that I noticed.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. If y'all didn't hear, because like Devin, you kind of breaking up a little bit. Basically, just to sum it up, great episode. We had some laughs, we had some mad times, but yeah, as usual, we had a good time. We're always gonna make it positive on this podcast. And yeah, be very excited for Black History Month. We got a lot of things coming up, for TNC. I'm not gonna do it, but just know we got a lot prepared.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next